Welcome, everybody, to Table Stories, Witchcraft, and Wizardry. Hello! It's been too long. It's been too long.
So long.
Welcome to the show. 3 weeks. 3
So
weeks.
long.
3 weeks.
Three
It's been
whole
a whole
weeks.
month.
Yes. That's what the holidays do. They screw up everything.
Well, we don't have them for like another year again, so it's all good.
Yeah, but hopefully everybody did have a good holiday. Did you all have nice holidays? Did you have a pleasant time?
Yeah,
had
watched
the
Lord of the
flu.
Rings, fell
My
asleep.
whole family had the
at
flu. Everyone
kept-
had the flu.
I kept trying to pretend to Mrs. Z that I wasn't falling asleep during the second Lord of the Rings movie. So like, I was just like kind of waking up and seeing bits and going like, "How dear!" at parts, and like just trying to pretend I knew it was happening. And then afterwards, she's like, "I was falling asleep as well, dude. I don't know what I was."
I'm super jet lagged right now, so heads up, everyone. Brain's
time is
not
it in your
hearing so
head?
fast.
It's
Good
fine.
question.
Your intelligence
It's your
level
time in my head.
Oh,
Your brain's just regressed to an 11-year-old's intelligence level now, so it's perfect.
Can't
be
wait to
fine.
break more rules.
Yeah, the group has been really good at doing that so far. I think everyone's been doing a stand-up job. Don't give me that face. Let's see.
I don't know what you're talking about. We are angels.
You're
Lying
angels. Yeah, we rolled on it. The rolls told us we were angels.
Lying angels. But
Right.
angels
Reckless-
nonetheless.
reckless
Flying on a
angels.
cloud.
Welcome to the show, everybody. If you haven't seen the show before, the show is about a group of 11-year-olds at Hogwarts. We're playing the Witchcraft and Wizardry RPG that I designed specifically for this show and to let everybody out there play. If you're curious about it and you want to just follow along with us or see what's going on, you can head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW. Or you can download it for free. It's completely free. You can check it out and join us on the Discord if you want to try and set up games yourself by heading on over to tablestory.tv/Discord and come join us. Come hang out. We've got a really active community, really good bunch of people in there that are always talking about stuff, and they're always, on board with our shows and things that we do. A lot of like-minded people. So go check it out. But we got a show to do here, and I'm excited. I'm ready to get started. So let's go around the room and let's introduce everybody, and let's get started with the show. Colo, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Sure,
Literally
sorry.
thought that sound was
I
coming
quietly-
from Colo there for a second.
I was gonna say podcast people, not Colo. Not Colo making those noises.
Not me. That was whack. I did it with my mic muted because I'm a kind and considerate human being. Whack. I am Colo. I'm a full-time streamer here on Twitch. You can also find me on YouTube and all the other places on the internet. It's just very descriptive. I like open world adventures. I like space, and I like anything with an awesome story. We're continuing our blind playthrough of Skyrim at the moment, which has been an eventful week in Skyrim. I missed you guys so much over the holiday. There's been a little space in my life where I've needed Witchcraft and Wizardry, and it's not been there. So I'm super excited to see you all today and see if we can remember where we left off.
Luckily, you have me to help you with that.
Yay!
And Zagonicus. Zagonicus.
In the Discord, but it's
I'm sorry, we can't hear you,
So quiet.
Zagonicus.
Sorry.
You're so far away.
I did put it in the Discord, but it's okay. I'm used to being ignored.
Okay, sorry. And I play.
Jeez, subtweet to her face.
When did you do it? Was I live? I
Swaddle
was probably
Zagonicus
live.
immediately.
God. And I play Mrs. Scully as a Gryffindor and an anxious mess coupled with the very reckless rule breaking, which is very fun to play. But yeah, I'm excited. It's nice to be back.
Welcome back, Colo. Welcome back. Luxie?
Oh, hello. I didn't know it was gonna be next. Hi, I'm Lexi Games. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I play literally whatever tickles my fancy, not the other word I was gonna say. if you need to see somebody make inappropriate jokes on Twitch or Twitter, I'm your girl. I'm currently playing my first ever blind playthrough of God of War, aka God of Boy, and I play Rosalina Earthcloud, a hippie with a heart of gold here, and also a sneaky little butt cheek. I really missed you guys. I kept checking, and I was like, "Are we gonna do it? Oh no. Okay, it's okay. I'll just read a Harry Potter thing and tide myself over." So I'm very excited.
Excellent. Thank you, Luxie. Myrtles?
Hi.
It's been a month for you.
Yeah, it really has. I was at home. I traveled to my homeland and visited all of my family and friends. It was like every few days, just new family member, new person, and I got to see PB, which was blissful. Yeah, also I roller skated for the very first time in my life.
She told me.
And I literally thought I was going to die from fear. Like, it's the scariest thing I've ever done. I'm not like a moving person. I don't move. So it was way more movement than I originally am used to. So yeah, it was great. You can find me at Murgles on Twitch and on Twitter, and Miranda Cannell, MIRANDAQUESNEL on Instagram. And I do stuff there. I'm an artist, animator, stuff. That's me. Cool.
PB told me about this, and I was like, how's the family? And she's like, you mean like over the holiday? No, the family that you guys slammed into when you were teaching Murgles how to roll. She's like, no, everybody's fine. She's just laughing.
I could not, I wasn't going that fast to touch anyone. Also, she was wearing like a ring, and it wasn't until after we were at dinner that she like showed me that I had squeezed her hand so hard out of terror while she was walking with me that the ring like punctured her other finger. And I was like, I'm so sorry. But in the moment I was just like full on like, it was so bad.
You say you're not a moving person, but also DM'd me to do yoga with you this month, and now I'm scared.
Yes, I'm trying to become a better person than I was last year and all previous years of my life.
As long as you don't puncture me, we're all good.
Excellent. Thank you, Murgles. Negs?
Hi, I'm Nego Oryx. I do internet stuff. I play games. I do voiceover. I play more games. Right now,
Wasn't
I'm
a new
Dead by
voiceover
Daylight.
thing announced?
Not a new one, but I am wrapping. This week is my final record for the character that I'm voicing in the game Cook Serve Delicious 3. I'm super, super sad to say goodbye to the character because it's been so much fun to work on, but I'm excited for everyone to play it soon. It's gonna be fun. So I'm working on that this week. So catch me eating a lot of food and excusing it as I'm in a cooking game, so it's research. I play Olive Everglade, a first-year Gryffindor student, and I'm excited to end up in the hospital wing again today.
Regular visitors.
Yeah.
I'm away from
It's
home.
a good episode title, potentially, for a future episode. Thank you. Zagonicus?
Hey everybody, I'm Scoticus. I like role playing. I like video games. I like fantasy stuff and nerdy things and all that. And I play Alexander Pippin, the Ravenclaw, the hero. I think you'll recall from last time, he did save a life. Just saying, potentially, and that actually gave him a much needed confidence boost. He was spiraling. So I look forward to seeing how he can be returned to his spiral of despair at the hands of none other than Wax Steven.
Thank you, Zagonicus, for the transition. That was a good segue, my friend. Thank you. I'm Wax Steven, and I am the Headmaster of Doom. I'll be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. And I'm excited. We haven't played for a while, so that means, I have to just go over the top today. We have to go full on Headmaster of Doom. Absolutely crazy on these kids.
Someone's getting expelled today. I think it's gonna be me.
You get expelled, and you get expelled, and you get expelled. Maybe. We'll see. I'm excited. I'm ready to go. So let's do it. Let's talk a little bit about what happened last session. It's been 3 weeks. I think everybody needs a recap in general. Everybody needs a recap. So let's do a little bit of a recap. Our group has been trying to investigate certain goings-on in the school. There have been some strange things cropping up in their first week of classes here at Hogwarts. They have been encountering certain other students that have been acting very strangely. They've been walking into walls. They've been just behaving very strangely. In the library, they met another student that was seemingly trying to find a book, but they were acting very peculiar, seemingly unresponsive. And after some investigation, Olive had encountered a ghost wearing what appeared to be some very old clothing. And I know what you're thinking. There's a lot of ghosts at Hogwarts, but this is a ghost that they haven't met before. And it appears that the ghost was trying to find out something in the library, trying to access Hogwarts a history, and look up something to do with this vanished wing, an entire wing of Hogwarts that seemingly doesn't exist. And they found out some information about this wing that disappeared quite some time ago. 1705, and it had several classrooms there. It wasn't particularly big, but it was right near the greenhouses and the vegetable garden on the Hogwarts grounds. After running into this ghost, Olive had a bit of a harrowed experience, jumping out a window and taking the fast way outside. And she broke her wrist in the process, and she was found by Hagrid and his dog Dudley, and also by the rest of the group, who was basically trying to find out what had happened to Olive. They ran into the caretaker, Mrs. Nanny Buckland, and using some very... they're not really... I guess it's outright lying, but it's not, because you kind of thought it was true, Alex. Alex thought there was a werewolf outside, and he dropped his wand. So the group chased after things, and they tried to find Olive, and they did. They managed to find Olive. They brought her to the hospital wing, and they did some further investigations. They had looked around parts of the school. They tried to talk to some other people. They had some issues with, I guess, trying to get around at night and whatnot. But they explained things to Blaine. They tried to do some research, and then they went to where they believed the vanished wing to be, by the area near the greenhouses and the vegetable garden. And it seemed like there was just a wall there, but they saw evidence of a an old sign. They saw like just kind of like the end piece that wasn't removed. And they tried to cast some spells to see if anything was being hidden from them with no real luck. So, Maisie climbed the wall. 11-year-old logic. And she stood atop the wall very precariously and fell and was caught by the group. Their investigations didn't lead to too much. However, they did notice that the greenhouse had some strange goings on as well. Some of the plants that were near the imagined path to the vanished wing seemingly were wilted and dying. And yes, they came up with a phrase to describe their group. Specifically, Luxie came up with this. Rosalina came up with this on the spot. It was fantastic. She just spit it out. I was like, what? That's the best thing ever. It was fantastic. And it was S.W.O.F.F. The group has themselves an abbreviation, S.W.O.F.F. And it was, oh god, I can't remember the exact phrase.
Secret wizarding organization for friendship?
Sounds correct.
I think.
Secret wizarding order for friendship. There you go. Fantastic. So, the group was kind of trying to figure out what to do next, and they thought about maybe asking the portraits on what to do. And while this was going on, Clem had sort of taken a little bit of a break to study her astronomy because, well, it's her favorite class, and she decided that she wanted to spend a little bit of extra time on it. And things hadn't been going particularly well in the study department so far. So, she decided to take some time to study. And I think today we're going to start with Clem.
Hello.
Hi, Clem. So,
Hi.
it's still pretty early in the day. I think breakfast has just happened. And you made a decision. I would assume that you told probably Olive and Maisie that you were going to be studying a little bit for astronomy today. What is the room like right now while you're studying? What is this? What is the environment like?
In the great hall.
Well,
where am I?
Or that's up to you. Do you?
Okay.
We didn't talk about you being in the Great Hall, so you could be. I would say anywhere you want except the Great Hall.
Okay, great, perfect. I would be in the Gryffindor common room, sitting in one of those big old chairs, smushed in there, holding that book up, doing my little notes, kind of wishing that I could type on something, but I can't, so my little wrist hurts, my little hands are cramping up because I haven't actually written words in like a decade, which is how old I am. And I'm reading all about the Carina Nebula, which I'm very excited to learn more about.
Excellent. So it's probably been a little while while you're studying, and I think that coming up to you is sort of a familiar looking face. Sitting down nearby is Lily Luna Potter. It's Sunday today, by the way. And she sits down. She's got her own books and whatnot. And she says, "Hi. Morning."
Hi. Morning. What are you working on?
Potions.
Potions? Oh man, I suck at potions. I don't like it very much. How about you?
It's all right, I guess. not really enough time to find out.
Yeah, that's fair. Guess I'm too quick to judge. Should keep more of an open mind.
Dad wasn't really a big fan.
Your dad went to Hogwarts too?
Yeah.
That's cool. So you're like, I see. I'm a Muggle born. I had no idea that this place even existed until like a few weeks ago.
So weird.
What's weird? That I'm Muggle born?
No. I'm just not knowing anything about Hogwarts.
Yeah. See, I tried looking it up online, but you can't find anything. It's a real gap in the knowledge, I think. But maybe if I get real good, I can like open up a wiki or something.
A what?
Like a wiki. It's like a website where people can go and find out information about cool stuff, or whatever they like.
Do spiders
Yeah.
make it?
No, like people, like, like I would go and I would be like, okay, Hogwarts wiki, main page, history of Hogwarts, people
Oh.
who went there.
Dad told me something about that.
Oh yeah, cool. Wait, your dad is a Muggle? But he went to Hogwarts? Was he Muggle born?
No. But he was raised like a muggle.
Oh.
He says it's important to try and stay up to date.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty, listen, the world's moving pretty fast, and like every generation's got to keep up. Everything changes every day. That's what I always say these days. So, well, that's cool. Are you really close with your dad?
I think so.
Oh, that's nice. Cool.
He doesn't really get along well with my brother. He likes James and he talks to James a lot, but my brother Albus, he and my father don't get along really well.
Oh, that's sad. I mean, you only get one. So,
One dad?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, why don't they get along?
Well, Albus is in, he's in Slytherin. And my dad is in Gryffindor. And, you've probably seen James around. He's probably eating right now. Always eating.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Albus is in Slytherin?
Yeah,
That's cool. I don't know anyone from Slytherin yet.
I don't know anyone from Slytherin yet. Don't really know too many people yet. Everybody seems to know me, though.
Everyone knows you?
Well, not me, but my brothers and my father.
Your dad like a big deal?
You don't know my father?
I don't really know anything about the wizarding world. Like I said, I mean, I only found out that Hogwarts existed and that I had some sort of wizarding potential like a few weeks ago, and I just know my current friends. I don't know anything.
Yeah, my father's kind of famous.
Huh. That must suck for you, dude.
Why?
Well, I don't know. It's like... See, when I came to Hogwarts, I was super excited because, like, no one knew who I was, and everything was left behind me, and I could, like, become a new person. Like before, I kind of hated everyone and hated everything, and I didn't want to be around anyone ever. And then I came here and I was like, wait, this is my opportunity, and I can be a new person all by myself, and I can make friends. And so that's what I did. I kind of decided I wanted to be who I am now. But if everyone kind of knows who you are and who your family is already, then you kind of can't do that, huh?
She just shrugs.
Well, listen, now I know who you are. And I know who you are as who you are. So we're friends now. I'm Clem.
She smiles. So, astronomy?
Yeah. I like it because I already kind of liked it before. So it's not so new and scary. Potions I don't really get because it's like totally new. To be like a wizard to do potions.
What kind of potions did you do before?
Oh, we don't really do potions. We have like medicine and stuff. Aspirin, but you know,
Aspirin.
that's different. Yeah, but that's not really a potion. That's like a pill that you take and it makes headaches go away.
Sounds really interesting.
I can tell you all kinds of cool muggle stuff if you
Do
want.
they sell the aspirin on the subway?
No, there are like special stores that sell it. You can't really buy anything on the subway, actually. Now that I think of it.
It's kind of weird. I mean, we have the trolley on the Hogwarts Express.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of different. But aspirin's not like candy, though. It's like medicine, you know, like you would get it if you went to the hospital wing. Madame Pomfrey would, you know, for example, give you an aspirin if this were a muggle school.
Oh, so it doesn't taste good.
Oh no, like you don't taste anything. It's very small and you just drink some water. But yeah. I used to get headaches a lot, that's why I know. And it does help. Sometimes.
Hey, did you see that? What was his name? Sebastian came back from the hospital wing?
Oh yeah? Did he? Well, so it was crazy because me and my friends actually found all the people and we brought them.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. Yeah, it was us. But yeah, it was very scary and we were very brave, for sure. We did things we shouldn't have done and I almost got in trouble for it.
What did you do?
Oh man. I kind of was like, let's break into the Hufflepuff house. See, I didn't know it was so bad to go into the Hufflepuff house. I didn't know it was bad.
Is that what happened to all of our points?
No.
Oh, we're gonna need a roll for that.
Holy!
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna. You're gonna need a convince, please.
Okay.
Roll plus your heart.
Okay.
It's a good time to remind our players to make sure that you have the rule book open. Oh, an 11. Yes. So, chat, if you're not sure, we roll 2d6 for this system. And on a 6 or lower, it's a fail. On a 7 to 9, it's a partial success. And on a 10 plus, it's a full success. And players have different moves that they will be using throughout the game. And for convince, you roll plus your heart. And that's a 2d6 plus their heart stat. In this case, they hear you and believe you.
Okay.
So, she said, "How did you get out of it?"
Oh, well, my friend was really sick, so we were just trying to help her. We had to go to the hospital. We've been in the hospital wing a lot since we got here, actually. It's pretty tragic.
I haven't been there once.
Oh, listen, I mean, like, it's a nice place and everything, but I wouldn't want to go all the time.
I'm surprised you didn't see my git of a brother there.
Which one is the git?
James.
James is the git. Okay, sorry. I'm taking, like, a mental note, like Albus, Slytherin. We don't like him? James,
Well,
Gryffindor, git?
he's my brother. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. It would be cool to meet him, just because I haven't met a Slytherin before.
No, James is in Gryffindor. Albus...
Yeah, I meant Albus.
Oh,
If you want. Sometime. No rush.
Albus is nice.
Yeah? Cool. How did he get... Never mind. Cool. So James is the git. He wasn't there. Does he get into a lot of trouble, James?
Yes.
I mean, maybe he lost the point.
He probably did. He always argues with my cousin, Rose. Do you know Rose? Rose Granger
No, I haven't
Weasley?
met Rose. Rose Granger Weasley. Great name. No, I haven't met her yet.
Yeah. She's on the Quidditch team.
Oh, cool. What does she play?
Oh, she's a chaser.
I don't really know what that means yet, but that sounds cool. That sounds legit.
You don't know what a chaser is in Quidditch?
I mean, I don't really know much about Quidditch either. But one of my best friends, Maisie, she's super into Quidditch, so I think she's going to teach me at some point. You should get to know her. She's really cool. Actually, all of my friends are cool. You should come hang out with us sometime. We do, like, some fun stuff. My other best friend, Rosalina, she always has pocket mashed potatoes on her in case you're ever hungry, and somehow they taste better than when you put them on a plate.
From a pocket?
Yeah, but she's very clean. The pocket is clean. Maybe she does some sort of, like, wizardy charm on it to
A
make it
charm
extra
on
clean.
a pocket?
Wouldn't that be cool? I don't really know how to do much yet, but... And Olive, my other best friend Olive, she's super cool too. She has like a bunch of pets, I think. She's unfortunately been through the hospital wing a lot. She's had a kind of rough go in the first week. So we're trying to make things better for her soon. And Alexander, he's also super cool. Don't take any beans from him ever.
Beans?
Yeah, he's super into that. What is it? It's like the
Bertie
bean-
Butts.
Yeah, the like taste gross beans.
Ooh.
Yeah.
James made me eat them before.
Really? He made you?
Hmm.
That's evil. James sounds like a git. I'm with you.
He put some in my mashed potatoes.
He did not. Girl, you let me know, okay? Anytime he does that stuff again, I got your back. I will figure out a way to get him back for you.
I tried. He's really good at pranks. He learned from our Uncle George.
You guys have like a big family. Whoa. Yeah, there's a lot of you, huh?
A lot. How many brothers and sisters do you have? Do they go to the school?
No, it's just me. It's just me.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, trust me, brothers aren't that great anyway. They're very smelly.
Yeah, I bet you're right. It'd be cool to have a sister, though, I think, sometimes. Would have been nice when I was growing up.
Yeah. I often wonder what, my brothers would be like if they were my sisters instead. I know that they couldn't... Well, James would have to be much nicer.
Yeah, for sure. But what if he wasn't? That would almost be worse, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Huh.
Oh well. And the both of you sort of continue to study.
What a good scene. It was so good.
Talk to Lily Potter.
So, we switch scenes. The group was off, and I think you were all heading to the portraits, if I'm not mistaken. You were headed towards the stairwell. You had a few things that you wanted to check out, but I think what ended up happening was the group decided on heading to the moving staircases and the portraiture. So you were all headed up there. Bless you.
Sorry, I didn't quite get to the mute button in time.
It's so dusty in the hallway.
How dare you?
Damn these corridors. Thanks, Lux.
The portraits are so old.
Yeah. So you all head up the stairwell. There's portraits all about you. The stairs are doing their thing. They're just kind of moving about and not being super cooperative today. But you're getting where you need to go. And you head to the portraits. What are you looking for? What are you doing?
What years are we looking for again? 1700-ish to 1750-ish? Because they'll have it written on it, right? It'll say Wizardry McWizards in years, blah, blah, blah.
1705 is the year of the student that we want to investigate.
So if we find a portrait round about the 1700s time, then... Well...
What if I just yell at all the portraits?
I don't.
What if someone else hears this is official business?
I don't think.
Oh, it's official S.W.O.F.F business.
Don't think we want to upset the portraits.
I'll whisper at all the portraits instead.
I have to be very respectful to the portraits. They can, they're like, I mean, they can get upset. So we have to treat them.
Should we bow to the portraits?
I mean, I don't think we need to bow, but
Excuse me.
Well, maybe some of them
that was
might be.
exceptionally graceful.
That was
Thank
pretty
you.
good.
I'm exceptionally ungraceful normally, so that means a lot.
Yeah, that
It's
was
very
like an
beautiful.
8 out of 10 bow at least.
And you didn't even drop any pocket mash.
No, I put Velcro on it so that it sticks shut.
Oh, I thought you put Velcro on the mash, and I was confused about how that was going to work.
I would never feed you Velcro mash. That's
Right.
disgusting.
So we be polite and ask, because they'll just leave, and then we'll have to try and find them. And
You know, if you were
for-
impolite and you
for
asked me a
rude.
question, I'd just leave too.
See, they're just like normal people, except they're 2-dimensional.
Which is
Well, if-
nifty.
We find a portrait who really likes to gossip. And we could talk to them and say, maybe,
We can ask them who the old ones are,
then
but
a
maybe not rude.
story, and then maybe they'd spread the story, and then maybe we might get a bit of an answer about something. I don't know, that seems a little bit naughty, but I quite like the idea.
Don't you have to walk through a portrait to get into your common room? And isn't that lady kind of a gossip? That's not an insult, that's just a fact.
I mean, we could ask her. We could start with the fat lady.
Yeah.
Well, I'm probably just gonna walk around and take a look. If we can split up, because then we can cover more ground.
Okay, well, don't
Okay.
fall down any stairs.
I don't plan to, but
Well, they just look really dangerous.
I also think that you avoiding other common rooms might be a good idea, because I think it's a good idea if we don't go in each other's common rooms anymore. I don't think that's.
So should I stay with Alex?
You and me can look for the old portraits, and then Olive and Maisie can go talk to the lady.
Yeah, I don't want to repeat the rolling of the carpets.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
Okay, let's go to the fat lady.
Righty. We'll meet back here. You'll find us. We'll be on a stair somewhere.
Eating mash.
Maybe we can find Clem as well.
Yeah, she's been gone a really long time. She has to have aced astrology by now.
I mean, maybe she'll be able to tell us via the stars what's going on. I wonder.
You think she can read the stars that good?
She seems very worldly.
Well, you can ask her when you find her.
Let's do that. That sounds like a very good idea.
Okay.
Good luck. Oh,
Okay,
sorry.
we'll meet you back by the portraits. Yeah?
Somewhere here.
Okay.
You'll find us.
All right. I'm gonna just reach out for Maisie's hand.
Okay, and then I take her hand and look at her like, oh, friend, like a oh.
Are you ready to get swaffing, Rosie?
I'm swathly ready for this, Alex.
Okay. Well, let's just start looking. I just look for the nearest portrait and I start reading the little plaques.
Okay, sure. All right. I would like you to investigate for me, please.
A 7.
Okay. So, on a 7, you get to ask me one question from the investigate list.
No. These are tricky. I think is this similar to something I've seen before? Is probably my best option out of those for now.
Okay. So looking through the portraits, you've walked through the staircase a bit, but this isn't where your common room is located. So I don't think you go through here too often. You're trying to remember which portraits to look for to help you go through, because there's just so many. They're just lining the walls all up and down the staircase, right? So trying to find exactly the right one and dusting them off, like where the dates are. Some of the portraits are like, "Excuse me, young man, what's where you put that hand?"
Sorry, just a little bit of dusting.
And the portraits are coughing like as you're blowing the dust up. As you're looking, you can see that there is one that you think was close to that time period. It's a picture of it's a group scene, and it looks like a bunch of people at a party or something. Like it's older. They're wearing sort of like the equivalent of I think like Victorian robes and such. And they have, they have like fancy silverware that they look like they're drinking some wine from, and they're chatting like in the portrait.
Okay.
The date on this says, trying to remember exactly when the Victorian period was.
Later than you think.
Yeah. Okay. So, this date says 1853.
1853. Probably a bit too far, but there's lots of them. I'll make a mental note of where this one is for now. And then I'll keep on moving on for now.
Okay.
Can I notice something? Would notice something be better than investigate?
Potentially. Depends on what kind of question you want to ask. So look at the possible
I did. I think what did it look like? Because that might have a date on it.
Okay. Then go ahead and try and notice something.
Oh God.
Good luck.
What steals your attention from this task?
I'm like looking, but I'm like immediately just like entranced by the hallway, so I'm just like slowly eating, but just like so overwhelmed by everything around me that I'm just
the
like
hypnotic motion of the stairs moving.
I think
hypnotized.
So just to
I'm
take
just, like,
it
swaying and snacking.
Just to take it like even further, Rosalina is like, you look back to Rosalina and see where she is. She's been moved several times by the staircase by now. She's in a completely different spot.
Rosie, how you, If I go those stairs and then wait 10 seconds, or is it 12 seconds on those stairs? Or is it the other stairs? Rosie, how did you... Rosie?
Yes?
You found anything yet? I found one that's maybe like 100 years too late, but there's lots of people in it, so it might be good to ask. How...
I tried to look and I got really distracted. I'm trying really hard. Do you want some mash? I can throw it down the stairs.
No, don't. No, I'm okay.
Maybe ask the group of people. Maybe the paintings talk to each other. Wouldn't they want to talk to each other? Don't they want friends?
Okay, I'll ask them. Then just you look up there.
I'll keep an eye out.
Make your way back down, and then after I've asked them, I'll make my way up, and we can
down.
And we can.
When I figure out how to do that, I'll let you know.
I think it's. I don't know. That's. Just hold on to the railing.
Jump?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Really tight.
Okay, I'll just stay here.
Okay, yeah, I go back to the group portrait, and excuse me.
Can we help you?
Yeah, you all look like a group of really smart people.
And thank you, young man.
I was wondering if you knew anything about the things that happened around the year 1700 or so at Hogwarts. I know that's a bit before your time, but you look very red. Not the color red,
My
but like
face
you read a lot.
is red?
No.
I must be having too much wine.
Oh,
yes, too much wine, red face. I see what you did there, Henry.
yeah. The dark creatures, perhaps you know anything about the dark creatures class, or
Dark creatures?
I think that's what it was called.
I haven't the foggiest, young boy.
Oh. Okay then. Have you? Do you know of any other portraits in the staircase that are from around that time, maybe?
Portraits? Do you remember any portraits that might be from around... what time did you say?
Around 1700.
Around 1700. Margaret, do you know any portraits?
1700? I'm trying to remember. Perhaps not. I don't know.
Did we lose a Colo? I think we lost a
I'm
Colo.
still here.
We lost your
still here.
camera.
Camera.
Oh no.
Zagaticus
I don't
on
know
you.
what happened. I'm still here. Hi.
Okay, we got you. All right,
Sorry, guys.
no problem.
1700. You know something? Oh, I don't know if I remember 1700, Henry.
Well, think harder, dear. Maybe another glass of wine.
Else, stop it. You're always pestering me about how much wine I drink. I'm sure you've had more than a cup. Anyway, 1,700. Perhaps... No, I can't remember.
Oh, well, thank you anyway. Perhaps if someone comes by to join your party, you could ask them. But thank you for taking the time to talk with me. It was lovely.
You're welcome, dear.
Okay. Okay. Bye.
Now, if you could open that other bottle, that would be nice. Yes. The one with the silver ribbon.
Rosie, no.
I found
Rosie.
candy in my pocket!
Okay, no luck with the group. They were having a party.
And,
A grown-up party.
I can't see anything up here. You know, wait, I might investigate a little further.
Yeah, you start working your way down, and I'll work my way up, and we can investigate on the way, and then meet in the middle, and then hopefully by that time the others will be back.
I'm gonna investigate again.
Are you gonna try and notice something or investigate?
I'm gonna investigate this time. Hopefully it will bring me more luck.
It's the same roll. All right.
I believe in you. Oh my goodness. You're not that smart.
Wow. Savage.
Wow, psychotic.
I have a lot of heart and soul. And really no mind.
And that's what counts.
You are stacking up the -1s today. You are stacking up the -1s.
Okay. So an 8. Let's see. Rosalina, you can ask me one question from the investigate list.
Nice. Is this similar to something I've seen before? Hopefully date-wise.
Okay. Let's see. You're higher up than Alex. Is that where you imagine yourself in this situation? Okay.
I
think
thought
I've
she
gone
was
up 2
way up
flights
at
so
this
far.
point. Yeah.
What happened to you?
Okay. So, yeah, as you're looking around, there is a portrait. This time it's of what appears to be a woman that is sitting with a very small lap dog, and they're both sort of looking at the portrait. They both have almost the same face, and they're just kind of like staring rather unhappily out towards the stairs. She's by herself, and you can see that the date on there is actually 1697.
Perfect. Excuse me, fine lady and precious pooch.
As soon as you walk near, the dog starts. I think we need a roll here. Let's see.
Am I convincing the dog to be my friend? Should I do a heart roll?
I think we are going to need to convince, yeah.
Okay.
A 7. Okay. When you try to make someone hear you, either through intimidation or conversation, choose one from the list.
I'm going to go with they need proof that I'm going to be their friend, and I'm going to just open up my immense amount of snacks in my pocket and hope that this dog is wooed by my snackery.
The dog, does that immediate thing where dogs, teleport when food is presented. You know, where they're suddenly across the room, and then it doesn't even look like they move, their heads don't move, but their legs are just and they're right there. And the dog is right up against the plane of the portrait.
I don't know how food through portraits works. Excuse me, ma'am, can I put food on this portrait?
Now, if you'd be so kind as to get away from the nice girl, Please,
No,
Herbert.
no, please, no, I want to pet it. I
Herbert.
want to be
Please, Herbert.
That's a wonderful name. What's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Well, dear, I am Lady Bobbles.
That's a wonderful name, Bobbles, like the Christmas ornaments.
Yes.
Do you like Christmas?
No.
Oh. I'm sorry. I was just wondering if, do you like food? I have some food.
It will be rather difficult to give it to either of us, dear.
I could draw the food and I could put, would that work if I draw you some food and then I press my drawing against your drawing and then you could take it? No? Okay, that's okay. If that's a no, then that's okay. I was just wondering if maybe I could ask you a question. Our friends are in deep, deep danger and you just look so wise. And your dog is so kind. I was wondering if maybe I could ask you a question. And then I will leave you alone forever until I come back to see Herbert, who I cannot leave alone ever again because we're best friends now. Aren't you, Herbert? Aren't you just my friend? Aren't you my friend?
The dog is just staring, like doing the thing where it's just moving its head, like looking at wherever your hand is with the food in it. And please roll me a convince for Lady Bobbles.
Sorry, we're rather busy right now.
I see that you look very busy and you must be, are you planning something? You looked like you were thinking in the distance about something very, very, very important.
It's quite obvious that she's not busy at all. She is alone in the portrait except for the dog, and she was kind of staring off through a window in the portrait. Yeah, the atmosphere in the portrait is very stuffy, and it sort of looks like there should be doilies on everything, and it's it doesn't have like a very homey sort of feeling to it. It's very, very stuffy and sort of like crotchety, I think.
I would like to attempt to inspire the lady in the portrait.
Alrighty.
It seems like maybe she could use a little inspiration, and then maybe if she's feeling inspired,
how do you try to do this?
I'm gonna give her a moving speech.
Alrighty.
Take it away.
I cannot wait for this.
Bobbles, my friends are in the deepest of dangers, and we need your wisdom and guidance that can only come from you specifically. And if you could take the time out of your day to help us with your infinite wisdom, we would be so appreciative. You could even save lives of the students at Hogwarts.
All right, try and give me a soul roll, please. It's a 7. On a 7 to 9, when you try to inspire others, explain how you try to inspire them.
I want to make her feel clever.
You helped a little bit, and a little bit is better than nothing. You try and make someone feel clever. So she sort of straightens herself up a little bit.
Well, I suppose I might be able to do something.
Oh, thank you so much.
I am rather busy, but...
Understandable. I will take up as little of your time as possible, and you can get back to being with your perfect dog.
You hear that, Herbert?
He hears everything. Look how precious and good his ears are.
I just imagine Rosalina's very emotive, and she's moving around a lot, and the dog is just doing the things that dogs do when they're super hungry and they're following food with their face. That's the only focus.
Okay, so there was a building that existed here around 1705, and it is
lots
gone.
of buildings here in 1705.
Yes, of course, but not a lot of them disappear completely. So
building that disappeared.
it was something about the dark arts, something about the arts. It was a classroom, and they don't teach that lesson anymore. And there's perhaps a boy that died in that building when it disappeared. Do you know about any deaths?
Well, there have been lots of deaths in a few
Death by
hundred years.
disappearance of building?
Disappearing building? I don't remember a building disappearing.
Do you remember any classes that may have stopped being taught?
Oh, perhaps you mean the Vanished Wing.
Yeah, that sounds yep. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. There used to be another wing in Hogwarts.
How did it vanish?
When I was a student.
A very bright student, I'm sure.
Well, yes, all Slytherin are.
Of course.
When I was a student, yes, there was a Vanished Wing.
How did it vanish?
Well, I don't know. It
Did-
was a mystery.
Did any students vanish with it?
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, do you think that you would know of anybody that may have more information about the vanished building? Maybe a teacher from your time period that may also exist upon the portrait wall?
Well, Professor Binns has been around for quite some time.
Professor been there, done that, huh?
Excuse me?
It's just nothing. Professor Binns, so he would probably know something about that.
Perhaps.
Okay, and...
Now, if you don't mind, dear, I have to get back to...
Of course, thank you so much for your help, and goodbye, Harpoon. The sweetest puppy I've ever seen before in my life. It was so nice to meet you, Madam Bobbles. Have a great day. Goodbye. Alex! Alex?
Yes?
Alex, we have to find Professor Binns!
Yeah, I said that earlier, but we're going to check the portraits first.
The portrait told me to go to Professor Binns.
Oh. Okay, I'll keep looking on. I'll meet you I'm still looking.
Okay, I'll
Let's
jump.
meet in the. No, don't.
I'll climb.
I'll meet. Just with the stairs. Yeah, and hold
Okay, I'll
on.
walk.
Hold on tight.
I think there's like 10 minutes where like you keep walking up and down the different stairs and you never meet, like looking around at each other, and you're like over here. You keep moving different positions.
Alex! Wait, how are
wait.
you higher than me now?
I think
I
you
could
need to
scale
wait.
the wall. I could scale the
I thi-
wall.
You need to wait 10 seconds and then go on to the next
It's never
stairs
been my strong suit, Alex.
and then wait
6,
2 cycles and then
7,
I'll wait 3.
9, 10. I waited
then-
10 seconds. Where do I go?
We'll figure it out.
Okay.
We switch scenes. Maisie, you and Olive, where have you headed off to?
We've gone straight to the common room, I think, to go and speak to the fat lady.
Okay. So, you could probably hear them sort of like screaming down below, like, just kind of off in the distance. As the stairs are moving around. You probably like accidentally like Rosalina probably like comes up and says like, oh hi, like as she's trying to get back down to Alex, like somehow she meets up with you guys first. But yeah, I think right outside the fat lady's portrait are Olive and Maisie.
Hello?
Hello.
What can I do for you, ladies? Would you like to come in? What's the password?
We heard heard that you were the authority on happenings at Hogwarts.
Oh, the happenings at Hogwarts.
Mm-hmm. And that you were the person to
Who do you want to know about?
ask about things. So
I am.
You are? Oh, fantastic.
Who told you?
So we... I
Positively everyone, really.
Who doesn't know, right?
Really?
You have quite the wonderful reputation for understanding everybody in the castle.
Oh, thank you.
So, there's this rumor going round that,
About whom?
well, that's kind of what we want to know, because we don't exactly know who it is, but we thought that you might know. So there's this rumor that, I'm looking at Olive, like, you know that look when your friend glances sideways at you, like, help, like, what am I doing?
We heard this rumor that there used to be a classroom for dark creatures.
Oh?
Yes.
Dark creatures, you say?
Yes, at Hogwarts.
Interesting.
Is that true?
And that
What,
somebody...
that classroom exists.
Well, we heard that it used to exist out by the greenhouses.
And that there was some kind of scandal there.
A scandal?
A scandal!
And absolutely everyone we spoke to said that they didn't know anything about it because they weren't as knowledgeable as someone like yourself, and that if we were to learn anything at all, you would be the only person who might have that information.
What sort of scandal?
Somebody died.
Shh. Oh my.
Oh, we shouldn't have said that. Oh, we shouldn't have told you that. Oh, that's too much. Oh, that's way too much, isn't it, Olive? That's way too much. We should not have told you that.
I don't
When
think
did
you
this
should have said that,
happen?
Easy.
Was it a student? Was it a teacher?
Oh, you can't tell anybody that we told you. It's so super secret.
It's like top secret. S.W.O.F.F only, really.
Oh, of course. I keep secrets better than anyone.
I mean, we heard. That's why we came to you.
What's a S.W.O.F.F?
It's a...
Surely you know all about S.W.O.F.F. You know everything.
Oh, of course I do.
Of
I was simply
course.
checking to see if you knew.
Oh, of course. But we did hear that it was a Ravenclaw student back in the early 1700s.
1700s.
1705,
It's
to
so
be exact.
dusty back then.
Do you possibly remember something happening to a
How
Ravenclaw
old
student?
do you think I am?
Well, you certainly don't look old enough to have been around since then, that's for sure. But you do know everything.
She
We
like
just
she like
assumed.
leans forward as if she was trying to blow off the dust from the bottom of her portrait. She's trying to blow the dust away, but it's not moving, obviously.
Olive's gonna
Really?
try and blow the dust at the same time. She sees what's happening and she kind of goes,
There we are. See?
And it says,
Good, Olive. That's
yeah.
good. Well done, Olive.
yeah, it says that the portrait was painted. Portrait was painted in 1954.
well, you don't look a day over being a 7th year, if I'm being honest. But
aren't you
we-
lovely, dear?
I'm just telling you the truth, Mrs. Fat Lady, ma'am. But we did think that maybe a woman with such esteem and is in such a high position of the Hogwarts social scene that even though you are far too young to have been around back then, you might have heard something from someone who was back in those old dusty days, you know? Perhaps?
Lots of old dusty pictures around.
I mean, is there? We just don't want to tell everybody, you know, because it's so top secret. So we thought that maybe you would know who we could.
Have you tried speaking to any of the ghosts?
Oh, we didn't speak to
Sir
anyone
Nicholas,
but you.
perhaps.
Yes. Sir Nicholas. Thank you.
You know,
Maisie, should we?
The chap with the floppy head.
Sure. Yes. Oh, Floppy. Yeah. No, we met Flops. Maisie, should we?
I think we might be able to ask her some more questions.
Yeah. No. Okay.
I just don't know. I don't know what else to ask her though.
I really don't know. And I feel like I'm gonna embarrass myself in a minute and say something stupid, and she's gonna get really mad. I don't know how we've kept this up for so long. Maybe we should go find the ghost.
Okay. That's yeah. We'll just gracefully excuse ourselves, right? We can do graceful, right? We can.
Yeah.
Like Rosie earlier, we can do graceful.
Like that. Was that graceful, Maisie?
For your time.
Welcome, dears. Are you going inside?
Not now, but we'll be back later.
All right. Have a nice day. And if you think of anything anyone has said of interest and you want to talk about it, don't worry. I can keep a secret.
Wonderful.
You'll be the first to know.
And same if you hear of anything, you know, if you have any informants that tell you anything.
Have you heard of the new caretaker here?
No.
Mrs. Nanny Buckland.
Oh, her.
Do you know anything about her?
Maybe. Do you know anything about her?
Too much, to be honest.
I am very good at keeping secrets, after all.
Maisie, what do we do?
I can't say anything. I'm going to be very horrible about her. I can't say a thing. I just don't like her. I just think she's very rude.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, I think we've met Nanny Buckland once or twice, perhaps. Yeah.
You do look familiar. Did she? Oh, yes. You do look familiar. She brought you in. Oh, you're the troublemaker. That's right.
I'm just gonna kind of
now.
pat Maisie on the back a little bit.
We can trust you, right, lady?
Oh, of course, dear.
Well,
look at Olive and nod my head go on.
No, you go.
The thing is, did you hear about the students who are walking into the walls?
There has been some talk, but I don't know that much. What do you know?
So the thing is that we found them, basically, and then we...
You found them?
Well,
Yeah, and then...
I
Where
got
did you
possessed
find them?
as well. Well, we found the first one walking into the wall. We found the second one in the library, and then I was the third one. I got possessed and met.
You were possessed? Oh my!
Possessed, compelled, influenced, whatever you want to call it. But
Was it a love potion? Does someone have a crush on you, dear? You're only a first year. There's plenty of time for that.
not yet. Not exactly. The ghost. He wanted us to help him.
The
with
ghost?
Something. Yeah, it's a whole thing, Maisie.
Oh, you must tell me everything.
He's a ghost, but he doesn't know he's a ghost, and
What's his name?
we don't know. We're trying to figure it out.
And he's the
It's
one
not
who
the Bloody
died.
Baron, is it?
No, ooh, no, he's young and cute.
Oh.
He's
And
what?
he's in Hogwarts?
Olive? Is there something you need to tell me?
Oh.
Oh my god, Maisie, no, shh. Not now, Maisie.
Olive is in love with a ghost.
Oh, lady, now you have to find us. Help us find who it is, because we can set them up with all... Can ghosts have relationships with wizards and witches?
Please roll me a convince. And you have, we'll say you have a +1 forward because that you dished. There has been some good gossip dropped on the fat lady.
Is this me or Olive or both?
You.
I have a 1 forward.
Yes.
Oh.
She rolled so badly
It's a
that her
four.
camera disconnected.
Oh man, I don't know what's happening. I think it's something to do with Discord. Apologies, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Zagonicus, can you hop on in again? Thank you.
She's, I'll try and find out, but I don't know. There's so many dusty portraits here that I'd rather not talk to, but I'll take a look around. And I definitely will keep this secret about the ghost.
She starts to like wander off through the side the side of the frame. You can already start to hear her like conversing with somebody.
And then a student in love with a ghost. No, it's not the Bloody Baron.
Oh.
Olive is just like redder than her hair. Like her entire face is so flushed and embarrassed, and she's just still like this with her scarf.
Olive, I'm sorry.
Why did I say that?
Do you like him though? Like him, like
Maisie, not now. I'm going to be embarrassed forever.
Why are you embarrassed? Love is love.
He's a ghost, Maisie.
You can love a ghost.
What if we help him and he goes away forever?
And what if you fell in love with a first year and then they went away forever? I mean, love is complicated. It doesn't have to be straightforward, but it doesn't matter who a person is. You just fall in love with them sometimes.
You're so wise, Maisie. I wish I knew as much as you did.
I don't know anything. I just feel a lot of things.
Let's go find the head guy she was talking about.
What did you call him? Flappy.
Flops? Well, I saw his head flopping around, and I didn't know. I didn't know his name was Nicholas. Nobody told me. Don't laugh at me, Maisie. Shut up! You would have called him the same thing if you didn't know.
You can't tell him.
He's floppy, okay? Maisie. And Olive's just gonna kind of like stomp off a little huffy and like start looking for the ghost.
Absolutely. We just see the stairs like moving around, and yeah, okay. So, Alex, you and Rosalina meet back up finally.
Oh, thank God.
I don't even.
It's been like 45 minutes.
They should really just modernize this
Is it
and
dinner
get
time?
some elevators or something.
Yeah. Yeah, they should. Why don't they do that? Or like,
they don't seem to want to integrate much Muggle stuff, but
do you think that maybe we could just like learn a spell that stops the stairs from moving? It'd be really convenient. Accio Stopio.
that's a good idea. We should ask someone about that.
Yeah, I'll ask somebody
Anyway,
when
you
I
said-
find somebody that likes me. Well, the teachers don't like me very much. It's okay. I don't pay attention.
Oh yeah, I've run into trouble with a lot of the teachers as well. Speaking of which, Professor Binns, you said one of the portraits said to speak to him.
Yeah. So I talked to this lady. Her name is Madame Bubbles, and she has a dog named Herbert. And Herbert was very cute, but Madame Bubbles was kind of uppity, but very sweet once you asked her really, really, really nicely. And I gave her a big inspirational speech. And then she told me that I should talk to Professor Binns because Professor Binns knows more about the Vanishing Wing.
The Vanishing Wing?
The Vanishing Wing.
Right. Well, remember when I talked about asking Professor Binns, and then we thought maybe asking a professor wasn't a good idea in case they got, suspicious and asked too many questions. But I think if we use...
Oh, wait, we
cover-
could meet up. We could meet up with the other two and see what happened with them. And then if all else fails, then we ask Professor Binns. How about
Well,
that? We put him
hopefully
on the
they've-
back burner.
Yeah, hopefully they've found Clem by now as well. And then there'll be 5 of us, and we can go and say, we're thinking about starting up a new club where we talk about magical architecture. And we heard rumor of the Vanishing Wing, and then we see if he can tell us anything
I
about
love
it.
that.
And then we just say
architecture
maybe
is already
also-
very, very interesting. And I think you could get a good take on a room from its architecture. It could give you a very good or a bad vibe, you know? I bet the Vanishing Wing has a very bad vibe. People died there.
Right. We can also
You think
now
people
we know-
died on these stairs, Alex?
That's why I told you hold on to the banister. I also think that we should look in the library and see if we can find anything that says the Vanishing Wing.
Oh yeah, now that we know the word, that'd probably be
Yeah.
very helpful.
Yeah.
Little snaggaroo. The lady that works in the library does not like me.
Is it the pocket mash?
It was the pocket mash. I slammed it on her desk. But in
you
an act of friendship, I thought she'd like it.
Okay. Well, now you've got the Velcro on the pocket. You can show that it's secured in the way.
That's so smart. She'll
And
love
you can-
that.
Yeah, and you just tell her that there was her wisdom that taught you a new level of responsibility.
Well, it's very true. Her wisdom did teach me about the pocket mash and its terrors and how not everybody likes Thank you very much, Alex. That was very wise.
Okay.
Also,
so we've got new leads.
should we go up or should we just stand here? Because I'm going to be honest, I don't want to move again.
Wait, let me see. They might be able to hear us. Beans.
Yeah, one of you, Olive or Maisie, can try and notice something.
How's yours?
And this will be with either Rosalina or Alex. So if you have a plus or a minus with them.
So I have
Forward.
I have a +2 on mine, and I have a +1 on Rosalina.
Yeah, maybe you should notice it. Maybe you. Because I can't notice anything to save my life, so.
Too busy thinking about
So this is gonna be
Ghost Boys.
Mine.
But
Okay, with no forward.
Okay,
Is that
a 9.
I don't know
Yeah,
if that's
attribute
correct.
plus
Yeah.
relationship. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
There. I think we don't have to do the questions. We can just say that, yeah, you hear Rosalina. She's
Okay.
kind of screaming.
I think that's so.
can I notice something to see if I hear them?
Sure.
Great. Okay, how do you do it with your...
The relationship on the right. Just roll it next to if you have anything else
Oh,
amazing.
okay. So
And just select-
snazzy.
Yeah. Big thank you to Cujion Etoile Leon for that. An 8. Yeah. You think you can just make her out? Yeah.
I hear they said swaffle waffle. She's yodeling swaffle waffle.
Oh, that's so smart. Swaffle yodel.
Olive, do you want a swaffle-doodle?
Swaffle-doodle?
A swaff yodel. I think I just invented it, but I figured that they would know what that means. So
That's a good idea. Swaff, 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 swaff. Did that help?
Yeah.
yeah, I think so. I think just the more noise we can make. I don't want to disturb the portrait, so that might not be a very good idea.
No, sure. That's very true.
Rosie, did that sound up or down to you?
Up, and I am not moving, Alex.
It's okay. You hold on to my arm,
Okay.
and then hold on to the banister with the other hand, and I'll hold
Okay.
on. So then we're like super connected,
Right.
and we'll head on
We
up.
do feel kind of connected, like in friendship too.
Right.
How good are you with directions?
Great.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm good at directions.
Excellent. I'm terrible.
Oh, no, yeah. This will work out fine. I got us. Which way are we headed?
Down, I think.
Yes, I know where down is. I can do that. Yes.
We passed Rosie and we went up, so she must be down. But then what if the staircases have changed? I'm not sure. We can just keep swaffling at them, and then we should be able to find each other eventually.
I say a 2-step plan. 1, swaffle the whole way down. 2,
Okay.
look for pocket mash on the floor.
Oh, but she velcroed her. We should still look for it. It's probably everywhere.
You never know.
Okay, I'm ready.
Swaffle, swaff, 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 swaffle.
Oh,
Swaff, 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 swaff. Swaff.
Swaffle.
Swaffle,
Swaffle.
Swaff, swaff, swaffle.
Waffly doodle.
Right, this one. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go.
Okay. I'm not dead.
Yep. We're okay.
Okay.
They must have some safety spells though, right? But I don't want to test it.
Yeah, I don't want
But
to
it
test
would
it.
be
I don't want to test it. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Yep, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yep. I reach into one of your pockets and like pull out a cookie. Here you go. Just for bravery. There you go.
Thank you so much.
Yep, let's keep going. We continue to head down. Swap.
All right. After like a good 10 minutes, you end up meeting up with each other. I feel like it takes the entirety of first year to kind of get acclimated to the moving staircases.
Hey, oh, did you not find Clem yet?
Yeah, wait, what happened to Clem?
We haven't seen Clem, have you?
She must be still in the astronomy tower.
Oh.
Or maybe in the common room studying. We didn't even think to go in and check. That was a bit stupid.
Didn't.
I thought you'd have went in and at least asked someone if they'd seen her.
Well,
I was going to mention it, but I don't want
Wait,
to.
I could just text her.
What?
Yeah, well, we met together because we're both Muggle-borns. We met at Diagon Alley together, and we both have phones, so I could probably just text her and ask if she wants to meet up.
I used to have one, but then my gran wouldn't let me have one.
Oh.
do they work at Hogwarts?
Well, I feel like they should work just a little bit. I don't think we're allowed to Google things, but I think that we're allowed to text our family members and friends. But not during classes, because you'll get expelled.
Okay. If you want to do that, should we swap notes on what we found out? Because we spoke to the fat lady and we
Yeah,
did get something.
We got Rosie got something. She spoke to Lady Bobbles, and
Yeah,
found out
Madam
that
Baubles.
Madam
Like the
sort of-
Christmas things?
Yeah. And she said the thing was called the Vanishing Wing.
So, Rosalina, are you trying to text Clem right now?
Yes.
Okay. So, you haven't tried to do this yet. What I'd like for you to do is to... let's do... There's a role for this. Because electronic stuff doesn't tend to work very well in the school. You guys have been doing, like, internet searches and stuff, but there's just no real reception here. You have horrible signals. It's awful. I think we're going to have you make a... We'll do a read between the lines roll for
Okay.
this, I think. So roll plus your heart with Clem. Ooh. You try to send the text out, and I think what happens is the when you send the text, I think like your phone probably shuts off. It just shuts off. As soon as you hit send, bloop.
Bad news. The magic broke my phone. And I'm absolutely terrified of the staircase, but I'm gonna go up real quick and try to grab Clem. So, you wait here. I'll be right back.
No, we might as well go with you.
We could just all go together.
Yeah, we can fill them in on the way up.
Okay. I miss her.
Yeah,
We'll swap notes on the way to Clem.
yeah.
Okay.
And off you go to meet up with Clem. And this is probably a good place for us to take our break. Half the show gone already. So fast.
It just flies by.
So fast. But hopefully everyone's having a good time so far. This wholesome experience.
It's
So
so nice to be
wholesome.
back.
The wholesomest.
Yeah. So hopefully everybody's having a good time with us so far. If you have not done so, please make sure you follow all these wonderful people, please. Follows are free. And what's the command? I think it's Witchcraft? Yeah, there we go. Make sure you follow everybody. Follows are free. Make it happen. And if you have yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime that you have not used yet, please go use it on one of these wonderful people. Get yourself some emotes. Go help support them. Go give them some love. And if you want to help support Table Story, you can follow this channel, twitch.tv/tablestory, and you can head over to tablestory.tv/pledge and check out our Patreon. We have some wonderful artwork that was done by Murgles for last month. So go check that out. We have some Witchcraft and Wizardry stuff there. So hopefully you'll check that out. We've got podcasts. We've got character sheets for different shows. We've got lore drops, all different kinds of stuff. Go check it out. Otherwise, we'll be back in just a little bit. So hang tight for more Witchcraft and Wizardry. Back in just a few. Welcome back, everybody, to Table Stories, Witchcraft, and Wizardry. Everyone, get your wands out and your books. If you missed it, last 2 episodes, I think we were talking about the wands that we had that were made for us. A big thank you to Ram Ray in the chat. She whittled wands and wrote these fantastic stories for us and everything. So big thank you to Ram Ray in the chat. And I think 2 of them are still on the way. Is that right? Or 3 of them?
There's 2 on the way to me to then send out to Zotos and Magos. They got stopped at customs though, but I spoke to the people who reorganized the delivery, so they should be here by the end of the week to me, and then I'll send them out to you guys. So hopefully next week.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
Thank you so much, Polo.
Hopefully.
Thank you.
So yeah, big thank you to Ram Ray and
thanks, Ram.
yeah. So let's continue. So the group has met up, and what are you all doing now?
Wait.
Have we gathered Clem yet?
Well, I don't know. Are you going to meet up with Clem?
Yeah, we were heading up to Gryffindor Common. Yeah.
Okay. So you meet with the fat lady again, who's not there at first. In the portrait, she's not there. Like you go there.
Is it normally empty?
No, she's usually here. Excuse me. Excuse me, Mrs. Fat Lady, ma'am. Miss.
That's quite rude. You can't call her fat.
Can we call her thick?
What's her name?
She's the
her
plus-sized lady.
We should ask her what she wants to be called. Maybe we should just ask her.
That's a good idea. You shouldn't make
Hi,
assumptions.
ma'am. What's your name? I've never met you before.
She's not in the portrait.
And Olive's gonna just kind of like tap her wand on the frame a little bit. Excuse me. Mrs.
Hang on a moment, I'll be right there.
Do you think she's gossiping?
Yes, most definitely.
You can actually see her like way up, like up above. She's in a portrait with another like different sort of party scene, and she's sort of laughing up there. Like with a ghost.
That's the one who helped us.
Olive,
What?
do you want to tell them about how you feel about the ghost? Because I feel like the fat lady might tell them anyway.
Maisie.
Do you mean the about the ghost? Because I know already.
I'm sorry, Olive. I just wondered if it was better to tell them before the fat lady tells them.
Why would the fat lady tell them?
Because she's the fat lady.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear.
She's all like red-faced and sweating.
Sorry. I was way up there. We were just chatting. I was trying to find some information for you, you know. Oh, look at all your friends.
Hello,
Lady.
I'm Alex.
Hi,
Hello.
I'm Rosalina.
Hello, dear.
Would you like us to call you, lady?
I'm sorry, what do you mean?
Like, what's your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Well, everyone in school calls me the fat lady.
But what do you like to be called? That's what everybody else calls you. Like, we could call you Madam Your Highness Queen of the School, or...
Oh, I love that. That's wonderful.
All right, that's what I'll call you then.
Madam, Your Highness, Queen of the school.
Do you have a first name?
Well, everyone has a first name, dear.
Are we allowed to know it? Or maybe the last one?
Maybe the last what? The last name?
Yeah, sorry.
We have to name the fat lady. I don't think she's got a name anywhere. Let's find an appropriate name for the fat lady.
Roll for a name.
No, I'm gonna look it up on a fantasy name generator. We're gonna figure out a name.
Gertrude.
I hope there's fat lady fan fiction, and I know that there is.
I know
Oh,
there is.
1000%.
There's gotta be.
Let's see. What did I do with... Okay, here we go.
And The wiki says no one knows what her name was.
Right. Well, nobody really asked.
You can name her Dawn after Dawn French, who played her in the movies 3 and on.
Ooh.
Let's see.
Speaking of Terry's chocolate oranges.
Ooh, I like this.
My first name? Well, I don't really like my first name very much. You can call me by my last name.
What's your beautiful last name?
Madam Magnolius.
Magnolius. Wow.
Like
I wish my last name was Magnolius.
Magnolius, dear.
Magnolius.
So your official title is Madam Magnolius, Your Highness, Queen of
School,
Hogwarts?
yes.
Oh, of the school. Yes. Sorry. Well, Madam Magnolius, could we please get into the common room?
Well, only the Gryffindors are allowed inside, dear. You know this.
I'll stay out here and just gaze at you, probably.
But you
Well,
can't
we
know
can
the
have a chat.
password.
Well, you can whisper it into my ear. I'll come down.
She leans down and smashes her ear against the imaginary pane of glass that's there.
Password.
Do you know the password, Maisie?
I lean as close to the portrait as possible, and I'm almost touching the portrait with my ears. I think in Maisie's head, this big thing is, we got in so much trouble. These guys cannot hear this word. There is no chance. Now I'm gonna look around and just check that they've definitely got their fingers in their
Sure,
ears.
read between the lines,
absolutely.
please. Roll plus your heart.
Is this character?
Yeah, choose one of them.
I'll go with Rosalina.
Shocker.
Let's read between.
Alexander
well, it's the one that's more
losing
likely to
points with
succeed.
everybody.
What can you say? It's Alexander.
A 9. Okay, you can ask me one from the read between the lines list.
Are they telling the truth?
Are you? Are you actually covering up Alexander and
Me?
Rosalina? Yeah.
I am, yeah, 1,000%.
Okay.
I'm off in my own little world.
Okay. Pollywog.
Come on in.
Whoa.
I completely forgot that, Maisie. Thank you. I would have been stuck out here forever.
That's okay. Do you know it now?
No, what was it again?
Oh, just let's wait until we're in and the door is closed because I don't want the carpets to roll us up again.
Okay, no, that's a really good idea.
Okay.
But just don't let me forget, okay?
Okay.
Have a good time in there.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be right back, okay?
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Madam Magnolius, Queen
Sure.
of...
I think we're gonna follow Maisie and Olive first as they go grab Clem.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just telling him what I'm gonna do.
Sure. The pane closes behind you.
It's Pollywog.
Pollywog, okay.
Pollywog. Yes.
Okay. I'll
I
remember
don't really
that.
know why. Maybe it's
Clementine!
some creature.
Clem?
So you can see that Clem is actually sitting and doing some schoolwork with Lily Luna Potter.
Clem! Guys! Come over here! Come meet Lily! She's super cool! We're new friends now.
Run over and give her a big hug.
Hi! Oh man!
Nice to see you.
It's so nice to see you. I'm sorry I had to do all that studying. Had to do it for life. Do you guys want to meet Lily?
You have already
Hi,
met.
Lily?
You've met Lily. Just not really chatted with her too much. And she's been in your classes and stuff.
Oh yeah, okay. Lily's super cool. We've been chatting. She's studying potions. I'm studying astronomy. Super fun.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Lily.
I'm Maisie.
We met before.
Not to interrupt the study session or anything, but Clem, we have very important S.W.O.F.F homework to do.
S.W.O.F.F? What is S.W.O.F.F? Oh, listen, it's fine. I'm with you. Doesn't matter. You can explain it on the way. Lily, I gotta go. Let's meet up again next Sunday. We can study together next Sunday. How's that?
All right.
Cool. See you
Bye.
in class. And later. Okay, bye.
Bye, Lily.
Yeah?
You said that Lily is cool, right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you trust her?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I think I'd have to talk to her a little bit more. I mean, she asked me about the points, and I kind of lied. But I lied because when she asked it, she seemed kind of like, about it, you know? So I don't know if maybe she would look disapprovingly at what we were doing all the time. But do you want to invite her?
I want to look at Olive for that.
Well, I think new friends are always a good idea, but we might lose more house points. I think we might have to be a bit, rules might get broken today, if you know what I mean.
Okay, so maybe we should give her the, like, gentle introduction to our group, into S.W.O.F.F. You know, like, first we start with the potato mash, and then we start with the beans, and then eventually we get to the, possibly being expelled. Yeah?
Yeah, sure. Yes. Right now, though, Alex and Rosie are waiting outside, and we have some updates on the situation, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm with you. Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you think we could maybe introduce Lily to them? I mean, she's very smart, and it just seems like she maybe could use some friends, because she's on her own a lot, and I think it must be quite lonely to be in this very big place. I don't know what I would do without you guys.
Olive's just gonna walk back over to where Lily is and go, excuse me, Lily?
Yes?
Are you almost done with your potions homework?
Not really.
Okay. Do you care that you're not almost done with your potions homework?
What do you mean?
Would you like to leave the homework here and maybe hang out with us just for a little bit? Like,
Try and convince her, please.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if I can inspire.
I think it would have had to happen before the roll here.
Okay.
Oh, an 11.
Oh, yes!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes!
That sounds a lot better than doing this.
We can always do homework together later, you know?
Yeah,
Hang
totally.
out now, homework
Sure.
later. Okay.
What are we doing?
Help me. Maisie, help me. What are we doing?
So we're kind of going on a bit of an adventure, really.
I love adventures.
you
James
do?
never takes me.
James is a git, by the way, guys, just in case anyone didn't know. James is the
And he-
git, remember.
Okay.
Well, James sounds like a git.
I've
Yes.
heard James is a git, honestly. That's the word on the street currently. For now, Lily, there are 3 things you need to know about hanging out with us.
Like
One.
rules?
More like guidelines, I'd say. If you haven't met Rosie, wonderful. She's lovely. Her pocket mash, she'll probably try to get you to eat food out of the pockets of her
Clem
robes.
was saying that there was pocket mash.
Yes. So rule number 1, pocket mash is the glue that binds the group together. Rule number 2, beans, yuck, gross, disgusting.
I don't like
eat them. Don't eat them in a sandwich at all.
Gonna fit right in.
And number 3 is keep the secrets of the group within the group, right? So like we're on a top secret mission, and it's really very important that we don't tell like the grown-ups about it.
Clem, how much did you tell Lily before when you were just chatting?
I told her about the fact that we were the ones that found the kids walking around. That we had been in and out of the hospital wing, and I said that we'd broken into Hufflepuff House, but lied about the fact that we lost the points. And
I was
said
just
that we
curious
got
if
out of
like
it.
how much you expounded on it when you were speaking with her, in the intermission.
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I would have left it.
All right. Fair enough. Yeah. So she says,
Oh, is this about those people walking around? Sebastian came back.
And Olive's gonna look at Maisie. Kinda, yeah. We're solving the mystery.
What mystery?
Well, weren't you curious about why they were possessed?
I don't know. I
and
thought it was
everything?
some kind of prank.
It wasn't a prank.
It wasn't. What happened?
That's what we're figuring out.
Oh. Oh.
But here's the thing, Lily. We did break a few rules. I mean, sometimes when you go on a very important adventure, it's hard not to, when you want to solve the mystery. And I don't think it would be fair of us if we didn't tell you that before.
What kind of rules?
Well, maybe let's we'll talk about that on the way.
All right.
Maybe. Okay. Are you gonna come with?
Like, well done. Well done, Olive.
Okay. And Olive's gonna kind of hold her hand out to like usher her to walk between them.
Lily sort of walks up, grabs your hand.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh yeah, Lily's coming to join us. So excited.
Lily and S.W.O.F.F, yo.
Did someone explain to me the S.W.O.F.F thing? I think I missed out on that one.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it like
S.W.O.F.F?
spew?
What's spew?
No.
It's something that my aunt made up.
Oh.
No. I
Like
don't.
puking?
Ugh.
Spewing?
Well,
not a word for puking?
I don't know what that is, but I know that S.W.O.F.F is nothing like it.
Okay.
S.W.O.F.F is the secret wizarding organization for friendship, and by hearing me say that, you have now been inducted into S.W.O.F.F, and you have to keep that a secret. If we ever say S.W.O.F in public and somebody says, "Oh, what's S.W.O.F?" you can't tell them. It's only for members to know.
Oh, okay. So it's like a secret.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
That's why the first letter is S. It's the secret. wizarding
And you're already
organization
in Clem,
friendship.
by the way. You're.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. I was wondering. I was like, huh?
Yeah. Oh no, you're a SW.O.F.F for sure. Yeah.
All
I
right.
belong. Okay, so let's go meet Alex and Rosie.
Okay.
Portrait opens up. What conversations like happening outside, Rosalina? what conversation have you been having with the with Madam? What did we say her last name was? I lost it already. I closed the window. I closed it. No.
Magnolis.
Oh, no.
Magnolis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I love how you just know it's definitely Rosie having the quote-unquote conversation.
Yeah.
Or you could call it a monologue.
A monologue.
Sure. Rosalina,
Yes.
what's the conversation you're having with Madam Magnolis outside?
I was just thinking about how all the portraits are connected, and that means you know everybody, and that's a lot of knowledge to have, and to know so many people and have so many friends.
moment, dear. I'm opening.
Oh, that's impressive. Oh, hi guys.
Rosalina! And I run over and give her a big hug.
It's been forever.
Too long.
Why is there 4 of you?
Hello.
This is Lily.
You know,
Lily.
Would you like to split a bean sandwich?
What?
I just look at Lily and I give her like the no.
I'm just gonna start covering up Alex's face like he can't say anything at all. I'm like,
No, remember.
Oh no, Alex. Oh, Alex. That's the code. I forgot. That's the right,
code?
Alex.
Oh.
The code.
Why didn't you say there was a code?
I forgot.
It's
I
got
got
to be 5
possessed.
ways now. Only if it's 5 ways.
Is he a
No,
swaffle as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
how does she know about this one?
She's
a
SW.O.F.F
SW.O.F.F.
now too.
Are we just letting everyone in, or?
No, just only the really cool people, Alex.
But now we have
would you like some
Damn.
pocket mash?
all of you, and Barney
Please.
and Blaine as well.
Please try and convince Lily Luna Potter to eat your pocket mash.
It's delicious, and I promise that you'll really enjoy it. And I got a partial success on that roll, so you should at least try it.
Okay, which option are you selecting here?
They need proof, and the proof is that everybody here enjoys my pocket mash, so that means by default you will also enjoy my pocket mash.
So Lily kind of like looks around at everybody else. What are all of your faces looking like?
I'm eyeballing her suspiciously.
Alex, you eat bean sandwiches. I don't even want to hear it.
All right, I can give it a try.
You don't have to eat it out of my hand. If you want to use your own hand, you can
wasn't
just dip your
going to.
hand. Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
She just
I have spoons if you want. Okay.
Spoon would have been good to know.
Sorry, a little late for that. You can wipe your hands on my cloak when you're done.
No.
and then she just kind of like she eats. You know, she does that like. You know, that, like.
Right. Well, just how much does this person know? So I don't know who are you? I don't want to be
Hi, Lily.
Alex. Do you, how it's I really want to ask them how you joined, but it's kind of rude to do it in front of you. But I guess you're part of the group now, so hello.
Yeah, well, Alex, you already kind of did it. So I met her in the thing in common room, and I got to know her, and she's super cool, and we got along
Right.
super well.
Does she know if she breaks the secret, she gets thrown off the tower?
Well, now she
Thrown
does.
off the tower?
He's just
been
joking.
3
Lily.
minutes.
Sorry, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to get thrown off the tower.
No,
no.
that would
We're
be
not
that would
just-
be that would be murder. We're not doing that. I actually stopped someone from falling earlier, so we're against falling off of things. That's how we function as a group. We're
He did hold my hand as I walked up the stairs.
yeah, that's twice today that I've
Bye, Colocam.
I've got no idea why
I've,
that keeps
that
happening. I'm
I've-
sorry.
that I've stopped people from falling. So that was a joke. Welcome to
Yeah,
S.W.O.F.F.
you won't fall. Welcome to S.W.O.F.F. We have endless snacks, and we'll probably be in the hospital wing later if you're interested.
Yeah. If you
Clem
need to,
mentioned that. Why is everyone going to the hospital?
I don't know. We just can't get it together. I'll be honest with you, Lily.
Yeah, we just kind of keep getting hurt.
I've not been hurt
Okay.
yet. I
That's
did
fun.
throw my wand.
Getting
out
hurt
of
can
the
be fun.
Ravenclaw Tower.
I haven't been in the hospital wing yet.
Neither have I. I'm
The
good.
pocket mash.
Okay. Olive, you okay?
Yes. I'm okay.
Do you need a hug?
Always.
Okay, sorry. I have some snacks.
Right. Okay. So, to explain,
Should we
the
all have a
sandwich-
nice big
Couple of the
swaffle
two of
group
them.
hug? Get in here, Lily. Come
Drag
on.
I
Alex
don't
in.
know if
Come on,
that's
Lily.
a good
Let's go.
idea for.
Oh, it's all right, Alex.
Yeah.
I feel like Lily
Okay.
doesn't have a choice in this. We just
No, I
Neither does
just
Alex.
pulled her forward.
Yeah. You just kind of like squished her. She's doing the like.
Yeah. You'll get used.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. You'll get used to
Oh,
this,
that's
Lily.
nice.
It happens a lot. They're
So,
very huggy people, especially Rosie.
especially Rosie. That's very true.
Yeah. So the bean
Where would we
sandwich
be
is the
without her?
code. It's a code. So if you need to talk about S.W.O.F.F business, you say, "Would you like to split bean sandwich?" And then they have to say, "As long as it's 4 ways." And then
I think
you know that they're swapped. They're not compromised, and they're not a fake or anything like that.
Like a
five
password.
ways now.
Yeah. No,
5
because
ways
no, because there's 8 of us now.
We were already
And
5,
originally
right?
it was just 4 ways that we split the sandwich. It's not. It's not how many. Yeah. There's 8
doesn't
of
really
us.
matter.
as
Just
well.
based on a sandwich.
Okay. I think we're getting too
There's
hung
some
up on the
history.
details.
Right.
Um.
We need to.
We have
are
to
we
find
going
a
to Professor
ghost.
Ben's or the library?
So.
Yes.
Okay. The Mrs. head of the whatever we called her earlier. The fat lady said to speak to the ghost with his head chopped off.
Right. The Madam Baubles said to speak to Professor Benz because I remember I said to speak to Professor Benz because he's a ghost and he's old and he teaches history.
Wait, ghost with his head cut off? Isn't that the house
Nearly-
ghost? Isn't that
Nearly
Nick?
headless Nick.
Yes.
Nearly headless Nick. He's nearly headless.
Shh, Maisie, stop
Wait,
it.
call
Hey,
him
what's he
what?
call him? Does he have a
Oh
nickname?
my god, why is Maisie? You have to tell me now. Well, you're laughing so hard. You can't leave me out of it.
The fat lady, by the way, is like this
nothing
up against the portrait.
Nothing.
Maisie.
Olive might though.
Maisie.
Olive, tell us.
Stop it.
Wait, what
you
secrets do you have,
Olive.
Olive? Tell us everything, Olive.
No,
Olive, tell
Olive,
us everything.
Olive, no, I just mean about nearly headless Nick. Well, you called nearly headless Nick. That's all I mean.
Wait, is there more than nearly headless Nick?
No, it's just nearly headless Nick.
There's secrets!
Oh my god! You guys can't hold secrets in S.W.O.F.F. There can't be
Actually, part of the
internal
rules,
S.W.O.F.F
Lily.
secrets. No, I mean like we all hold the secrets together, but we can't hold secrets from each other. That's not fair.
Okay.
Okay,
Let's go find a ghost, okay? Professor Binns, nearly headless Nick, whichever.
But I do you think that's what if they tell someone that we're asking questions? It might.
I don't know what's wrong with him, Alex, but
Are you?
I think we should ask Nearly Headless and Nickaroo first, and then Professor Benz if Nick falls through. Well, he won't fall through because he's a ghost, because it would
Yeah,
be falling.
But do we need
Okay,
to
I do
take,
have one thing to say though.
Has,
I have one
has
thing to
Maisie
say.
been jinxed? She seems to be. Do we need to take her to the hospital wing again?
Did you drink something in the common room? Hey, did those
Have you been
portraits Alex
hexed?
were talking to give you some wine?
Did you have a pumpkin juice?
what?
I have to say one thing though.
Okay.
Lily, now that you're part of S.W.O.F.F, I have to tell you that I lied straight to your face earlier. We did lose the points.
Clem!
It was us. I'm so sorry.
Clem, you lied?
That is.
I did lie because I was
Very-
I
lying.
think that you
I
guys
was
are both gonna need some pocket mash to
I was lying for S.W.O.F.F or our group. I didn't know it was S.W.O.F.F before, but I was lying to protect ourselves.
Were you?
Lying
That-
to
that's-
protect the group. Yeah, I didn't. Well, and also it made me feel really bad that we lost those points, and she looked kind kind of upset about it, and so I'm really
You trapped
sorry.
her into being into S.W.O.F.F without really telling her that we lost points?
Oh, Clem.
Then maybe ask Lily if she's okay.
Try and read between the lines, please, Clem.
I thought your honesty was admirable, Clem. Should all try to be as honest.
Maybe a little sooner next time, though.
I'm just looking at Olive, trying to like take her lead. Like,
Okay. Reading between the lines, you get to when you try to understand what someone or something is really thinking, you can read them like a book on a 10+. Choose 2 from the list, please.
Okay. How are they feeling? And how can I get them to trust me?
She does look a little upset about either the lying or the or the house points, maybe both. How can you get them to trust you? I think that you're probably gonna have to make some kind of you're gonna have to let your actions speak louder than your words at this point, because you've already lied to her once.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah. Lily, I'm so sorry. I wanted to tell you as soon as I could. And now that you're in S.W.O.F.F, I can. And it will never happen again. And we will take care of you forever. Forever and ever. We're your friends now. We're your Hogwarts family now. That's what this is. And we got
But
your
you
back.
you lied to a member of S.W.O.F.F. There should be. You should eat a bean.
She wasn't in S.W.O.F.F before. This was before the swap.
We should have a vote. Everyone who thinks it was.
I will eat a bean. I will eat a bean if it helps Lily to realize that I didn't mean to lie and that I'm really sorry. I will eat a bean in front of her so she can see how honest I am and how much I mean it.
You hate beans.
I hate the beans, but I will do it. I will do it so that she feels comfortable.
Okay.
Good.
Alexander, hook me up.
Yep.
He shakes
Here you
out a
go.
bean. What color is it? Before we do any rolls, what color is it?
Do I get to decide? Or do you want to decide?
you get it to decide.
Oh, I think it's a sort of amberish color.
Okay, amber colored. Please roll a D3, Clem. 1 is bad, 3 is good, 2 is bleh, and it is amber colored. It's meh. What is a meh amber colored bean flavor, do you think?
Well, I think maybe it's leftover popcorn.
Oh.
Stale, musky popcorn.
Okay.
that's better than drain hair.
All in favor.
Drain hair? That would have been horrible. You almost ate drain hair.
Yeah, but I wanted you to know
Don't
that
eat
I was
those
serious.
beans anymore. It's fine.
I was
Well,
serious.
maybe sometimes.
Let's
Everyone
just try
in
and
favor.
avoid losing any more points.
Yeah.
Okay,
Everyone in
it sounds
favor
like it's
of
great that
forgiving
you're with
Clem?
us.
Raise your hand. Say S.W.O.F.F. S.W.O.F.F.
Swaff.
You guys have forgiven me?
Yeah, you're forgiven.
Oh, thanks. Sorry.
Okay, so where would Neil Headless Nick be in the Great Hall? That's a really busy place to ask these kind of questions.
I could yodel for him if you want.
we could
Maybe
just
Professor
find
Benz
him.
is
Does he
easier.
answer
He's
to you?
probably just hanging out. being
I'm
boring
also
in the
really
classroom.
good friends with the Fat Friar. So if we ask the Fat Friar, then we can figure that out.
Guys, Maisie, it is not
He's
fair
also gonna be
for you
in
to
the
be
Great Hall.
laughing so hard at something. None of us get it. Olive seems upset. Can we
think there's a
please?
spell that does that.
Not
I could.
laughing.
I ate a
spell?
bean
We
to
should
tell
take her to
Lily
the
the
hospital
truth.
wing.
so that there would be no
maybe we
secrets.
can try and undo it. I don't.
You want to uncurse her? Good luck, Alex.
I'm not cursed.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, no, I'm not cursed. Oh,
Are you,
no.
are you
It's
sure?
just the olive silly headless Nick. Floppy.
His head flops. It's not that funny. It's accurate.
It's actually pretty reasonable if you think about it. He's like the Easter Bunny.
Thank
It's
you.
a little funny.
Can we call him Flops from now on?
Please.
Flop?
I think it's probably offensive. I mean, nearly headless
like
sounds
it.
pretty offensive as well.
Oh, please.
Well, that's his name.
He might be sensitive
Son
about
Nicholas.
Son
Okay, well, I'll
Nicholas.
call him Flops in my head.
Oh, that's why it's funny.
He does
because
prefer
he's
Sir
very
Nicholas.
particular.
Sir Nicholas is a nice
Wait,
name.
guys, Lily knows. Sir Nicholas?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Lily, do you know where we might be able to find him?
Sir Nicholas? Oh, he's usually in the Great Hall, like Alex said.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really busy there. We may be overheard.
Breakfast
Or-
should be
Maybe
over by
perfect-
now.
Or it will
should
be
be.
so busy that no one will hear us because it'll be too loud.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta find that special.
Yeah, he's better asking him than Professor Binns because he is a professor, and then
Yeah, that's
and-
true.
Sir Nicholas doesn't teach any classes, right?
No, and he's got the Gryffindor loyalty.
He wouldn't rat you guys out. Okay. All right, then let's go. Nice to meet you, Madam Magnalis.
Oh, it was a pleasure being a part of this conversation.
It was wonderful to meet you, Your Highness of the School, Queen of Everything. Have a wonderful day.
That's it, Olive. That's what I was trying to do. Look how graceful it is.
Toodles.
I'm pretty sure that's what we did,
toodles!
Maisie. I think that's what we look like.
I'm sorry for laughing.
To correct, when I gracefully curtsied, I'm like slipping and like do not look graceful at all, and they're just being very nice to me right now.
No, I think Maisie genuinely means it. Like, she sees that you're falling over, but she really thinks you're graceful. Like, it's
beautiful.
Like, it's so beautiful.
Graceful in a really kind of gangly way.
Like a baby giraffe learning how to walk.
I want that to be a main character descriptor of Rosalina from now on.
Your dress, like your robe keeps getting like stuck on things because it's got little pieces of pocket mash that are just kind of like spilled on it. So like it'll bundle
When it
up.
flaps open, the like spare pockets get like clipped on doorknobs
Yeah.
and things, and I'm just like trapped.
All right. So you're going to Professor Binns? Is that what you said?
No,
We're going to Great
Yeah,
Hall.
okay.
How much did you fill her at the end? Did you tell her about the whole? I threw my wand out the window. I thought there was a werewolf, and there was about the head bumps. And do you know everything yet?
Lily hasn't heard any of that yet, so we'll have to
Right,
fill
we
in.
can fill you in on the way there. There wasn't. I was in a waking dream like. We'll
It's
fill
only
you
the
in
first
on the way there.
week.
It was Hagrid's
know.
dog.
But it's okay. You should have seen
Oh.
Mrs. Nanny Buckland.
My dad
she
got
was
him
out-
that dog.
What?
Yeah.
Your dad
he
got him
said
that dog?
right?
Yeah,
Is your dad friends with Hagrid?
yeah. They're really good friends.
Oh, that's so cool. See, guys, I told you Lily was cool. Well, no, actually, Lily is cool on her own without the association to her dad. Just want to be clear. I don't know
she's
who he
in
is, but
S.W.O.F.F. Everyone
Who's
in
his dad?
S.W.O.F.F. is cool.
Who's your dad? Is he a
it
ghost?
doesn't matter.
You don't know who my dad is?
I'm a muggle born.
Oh,
You want some more pocket mash?
no, thank you.
I used to think I was a muggle.
And then what happened?
My mum and dad had a big argument about it, and then I went to live with my gran.
Oh.
So
Do you want some pocket mash, Alex?
Because we're not keeping secrets anymore.
We're not keeping any secret. Wait, so we should all tell a secret then.
Do you
so
like the gran? You want to stay with me on the holidays?
My gran's okay. I was raised as a muggle until I was 8. And
Understandable.
Then
I have been there too. My parents have no idea what magic is, but they're pretty stoked about it.
And my dad's Professor Pinescrew.
Yeah. What?
I knew it.
Wait.
What?
So,
Wait, what?
your father's a professor, but he raised you as if magic didn't exist?
He's teacher of Muggle studies, and he's like really into Muggle stuff, and my mom worked in Muggly stuff, and they
I think we
like,
could all
thought
use some
it was
pocket mash for this.
an idea. They thought it was a good idea, and then my mom kind of started thinking it wasn't. My dad kind of thought, and then that's why I love my gran now.
No.
They used you as an
Do you want me to put pocket mash in his sheets?
Wait, used him as
it's-
an experiment? Is that what?
Well, it was no. They wanted me to appreciate the Muggle stuff, or something. I think they never told me why. I didn't want to listen, and my gran would let me read stuff about magic, and she would show me magic, and mom and dad were busy working, and
Oh, that's a lot, Alexander.
I'm just gonna glomp onto Alex in a big hug.
yeah. Well, it was when you said we can't keep secrets, and I don't want to keep secrets, and I haven't had friends in a long time because I live with my gran, and she's kind of, old. So
Yeah,
I
grands
know
tend to be
exactly.
kind of old.
I know.
feels
how
good to
how
get
you
it off
feel on
my
that.
chest though, because you're like Muggle stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but then I could only say I know a little bit, and then so.
Well, thank
Now you know
for
how I know
sharing.
like about elevators, and you were talking about the subway being a monster. It was funny. So
Why is
Didn't
that
even
funny?
realize. You knew about
'cause
elevators.
because it's not. It's just
The subway isn't a monster.
it's a
No.
big metal box. and
Maybe
it
the
has-
sandwich, if you eat too many of them and then you get a stomach ache, it can be kind of a monster.
But you said it was a monster.
That was a misunderstanding, and then it kind of spread strangely. So it's
Yeah, that was.
It's a weird rumor. Don't
it
believe
can
the
be
rumors.
unpleasant. It can smell like pee a lot.
It's very
and
loud.
There can be
It's an
strange people
understood.
there, and
Sometimes
Just
though people play
depends.
music on them.
That's true. There's mostly ads.
Yeah.
The Muggle world sounds
In the
strange.
monster.
Well, it's
What
not
is
a
it?
monster. It's like a train, but underground.
it's an underground train. It's the easiest way to say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you say it was a monster then?
Hey, who said it was a monster?
Clem.
I think she was just being.
No, I was just. It was a hyperbole to describe, like a metaphor to describe what it's like under.
Ooh,
the-
try and convince her, please.
Guys,
And
you
bef-
guys are throwing me under the bus. I was
We've
got
just-
over the first lie.
We've just found Clem's word of the day, everyone.
Wasn't one of
Which-
Clem's traits honest?
Hyperbole.
Yeah, that's why I come out with it quickly. No, it's just poor RP. Sorry, so convince?
Convince, yeah, definitely. A 9. Okay. Please choose one from the list there.
Okay. They go along with it for now.
Okay. She looks like a little confused after everybody mentions everything.
Who else has secrets to tell? I've told. That's like my biggest secret, pretty much.
I have 2 dads. It's not really a secret, but
I think
Most
we
people
already
don't
knew
have 2
that,
dads.
Rosie.
Lily
I
doesn't
don't
know
really
that.
even have one anymore.
that's true.
So it's
That's
like
You want to
we're
borrow one of
making
my
up.
dads? One of them's a chef.
Wait, you're giving away your dads to
You
borrow?
have a chef dad?
Yeah.
How much for
dad.
chef dad? What's the
You
other
can pay
dad
for
do?
him.
though?
You can just visit. I'm not bartering off my dads like we're at a carnival.
I'll swap you one of your dads for mine. How about that?
Absolutely not. Nice try.
Okay, well,
Also, my dads would be so sad if they weren't like together, you know?
Is that a Muggle thing?
What?
You trade dads?
No, absolutely
No,
not. We do
I'm
not
just-
trade dads.
Oh.
I just
I mean, some
like to
dads
be
might want to be
silly.
traded, but I don't know.
You'll catch on. I like to be silly. Clem likes to exaggerate sometimes. You know, Rosie likes food.
Yeah.
Maisie
I don't like food. I'm just hungry. Okay.
Maisie
Are we still going
likes-
for deep dark secrets?
Maisie likes Quidditch and climbing.
Do you have a good one?
things.
Well, I think
You have
most
one?
everyone here already knows I'm an orphan. My parents died in a car accident. That sucked. I lived with my grandma. Did like therapy for a while. Had no friends. And just lived on the internet. That's it.
You lived inside the internet?
No. Just like.
Did you play WoW?
I miss the internet.
I never got into WoW, unfortunately, because I was a little bit.
Wow,
under-
that's incredible.
I see what you did
Sorry,
there.
Clem.
Oh.
Right, that's more secrets done. Next.
Yeah. Next.
How far away from the Great Hall are we at this point?
Oh, it takes you guys a while to navigate the stairs. This is you guys have gone like up and sideways, down, around, like I don't know who's in the lead here, but it's taking you a while.
It's Rosie because we're too busy talking. We're just passed by the fat lady for the third time.
Is Rosalina just like super confident where she's going, even though she's way off?
That sounds
Rosalina,
exactly like Rosalina.
Yes.
are you just like leading the way, and you think you're correct, and you're just going up and around the stairs and stuff?
1,000%. But I'm also like eating and listening,
Yep.
so I'm just kind of wandering.
Okay, so it takes you guys like way too long to get to the Great Hall somehow, and
Jeez,
you're just
it's like way further than I thought it was, guys. I'm so sorry.
We still need secrets.
Yeah. Everyone has to share a secret.
Olive, you don't have to share it if you don't want to.
My secret would be that I brought a pet to Hogwarts that you're not supposed to have. No,
Yeah,
but
I
mine's
brought Benny.
but mine's not on the list. You're not allowed to have mine.
You have an extra friend with you? Hey, Olive, where? Is it like Pocket
You
Mash?
have an unregistered beast.
Wait, is it magical or non-magical?
Well, I mean, I'd like to think she's magical, but
Is it because your
I don't-
friendship is magic?
Yes, 100%. Yes.
I thought so.
What
Hey, Lily?
Wait, what's your pet? I want to know.
She's a mouse named Thimble.
Mice are so cute. I've never had one, but they
I
look
just-
so soft.
I was just looking at the list and it didn't really make sense to me that we can't bring mice because you can bring cats and you can bring toads and you can bring owls. And I
Owls.
feel like cats take up more space than mice
Right,
do
no,
anyway.
but all
So
three of
true.
those things eat mice, so that's probably why mice aren't on the list.
Alex, you're gonna hurt her feelings. She's gonna be worried now.
Oh, whoops.
But
Your mouse is safe.
But you just always keep food on you, and if you see Benny, just throw the food at him, and he'll not eat.
I got
he
you
likes
covered on the
it
food
doesn't
thing.
it doesn't matter what food it is. Benny is super greedy.
Where
so
is
just
your
give him
mouse
anything.
now?
well, normally I keep Thimble. I made a little house for her in my nightstand, back in the dormitory. And then sometimes I bring her in my cloak, but not if I think we're going adventuring, because I don't want her to get squished, you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
That's
like
a
the
good
mash.
secret, and we will keep it,
Okay, promise?
Cat.
of course.
Okay.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It feels good to say it, yeah.
Maisie, your turn.
I mean, I don't know. What do you want to know?
Like, what's
Your-
like a
your
deep, like
biggest
dark
secret
secret
or
that,
other
yeah, that you
secret?
like wouldn't share with anyone, but
Like,
now
at
you're
least
gonna
a
share
top
in the
three.
room with,
About
like,
it in
five
the middle of
people
the
you
night
just met.
Maybe a top 5.
Yeah, you know,
secret.
like it haunts you.
something in that kind of range.
Let me think about it. Maybe I'll come up with one.
Have you ever been haunted? You like your parents?
Did you
You
ever
have
steal
any
anything?
sworn enemies?
Did you have a twin that you ate, like inside your mom, and then now it's part of you?
In the womb?
Do you have like, yeah? Do you have like
Clem,
teeth in your
Clem.
shoulder?
Clem!
What? You've never heard of that? It's
Yeah, I
crazy.
have. she might have eaten her twin in the womb.
What? Everyone could have.
Muggles are really strange.
They are very strange, Lily.
Oh, sorry, Lily. I think that even if I wasn't a muggle, I'd still be strange, though.
Yeah.
Do you have a secret to share, Lily?
Alright. Everyone else is sharing. I don't want to tell one about my dad.
Well, you don't have to.
You should
if
tell
you
your
don't
own
want to.
secrets, not other people's. Yeah.
Alright. I was really scared before I came to school that that no one would like me.
Oh, Lily.
Yeah, me too. And it's true, but only for like everyone in Ravenclaw except Barney. So
Oh, they still like you. They're just a little upset.
We like you, Lily.
they keep saying things to each other like, oh, I wonder if he's gonna lose any more points. And stuff like that.
Sassy. I'm gonna put mashed potatoes in their pillows.
I mean, I've only lost
Do we
like
have to beat them up?
20 or something, I think. There was
Right.
the plan.
I think the
And then-
Gryffindors have lost like way more.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
I did it in class in front of all of them, and they all just gave me this look like that.
Well, have you ever thought about the fact that maybe they don't understand that you're losing points to help save lives?
It doesn't matter because I got Barney and Ravenclaw, and then I have all of you guys, and now Lily as well, and Blaine, and Hyacinth as well. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty set. I don't think I need more friends than that, to be honest.
Yeah. More friends is just more. It's more to keep track of. You know, like less solid friends is better than more less solid friends. I think.
You have not solid friends?
No, because I don't have any other friends outside of you guys. So.
Well, it's a good thing that we're all solid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And Lily, you're awesome. So we're so happy that you're hanging out with us.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You want a cookie?
You can sit with us in the Great Hall. We have a table. It's at it's the soggy table, or the soggy looking table. We kind of soaked it and it got a bit warped and there's a water stain. That's the one that's ours. It's our
Yeah,
table.
get it? Soggy, swaffy. Soggy, swaffy. It's easy to remember.
She smiles and nods.
So what's
Any.
we have to solve a mystery now, eh? What are we doing? What's happening? What's going on?
So
what have we learned?
Nicholas, we should be. Are you
we
sure
there
these
yet?
are the right stairs?
You make it to the bottom by now, I think. But it does.
It took a really long time, guys. I'm sorry. I think I may.
We need to find out the trick to make them stop and go when we want as well. We need to ask about that.
Is there a trick?
Or
that
just
you
ask them to
do that?
install elevators. I had that idea too.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Dad tried to explain them to me before, but it was really confusing.
It's a box, and
There's our
sometimes you go up and sometimes you go down.
And James tried to explain them before, but I don't trust him.
James the Git? Yeah.
Does he lie?
It sounds strange when you say get.
Why?
I'm just not. Just it's funny in your accent.
My like North American Git.
Yeah. I'm used to hearing get.
Come on, get.
You know, or
Come on, get.
or get, but not the way
Get.
you do it. I
Get.
can't do yours.
Get.
Is
Is it not? It sounds the same to me. Get.
Get.
Get. Get.
It's not the same. But it's okay. You can still
Lily
say it.
laughs a little
I'll
bit,
just-
by the way.
I'll just
Wait, will you
laugh
guys
at
teach me your
I'm not
accent
laughing
sometime?
at
Because
you.
it's so cool.
Well, it's
How do you teach
Go
an accent?
find nearly headless Nick.
Oh no.
No?
That's great.
That
No?
it
It was bad, but we still love you.
no. For a second, I was like, Oh my god, where did Clem go? I could have sworn there were two of me right here.
Olive,
just for a
that's so
second.
nice. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Clem? Clem? Oh my god, you're right there. Okay, let's go find the ghost.
Okay.
Lily's like looking at you, Alex, like made one of those faces. And you walk into the Great Hall. It's pretty much empty. There's maybe like a few people around, maybe like just chatting or something. But breakfast is over. You know, it's probably maybe in 11 o'clock or something by now, and it's mostly dispersed.
Is Nearly Headless Nakir? Do we see him?
No, you don't have to make a roll for it either.
Okay.
Nickaroo!
So Nicholas.
Does anybody see the Fat Friar?
He's also not here.
Maybe we should just go to Professor Binns instead.
Maybe we look up the vanishing wing in the library first. I'm just worried because he's a teacher. I know he's a ghost, but he's a teacher.
But you said yourself that we could be under the guise that we are an architectural club studying
magical architecture club.
Magical architecture, and we were just interested in the magical architecture of the building that has vanished.
Yeah,
we're
that's so
considering making a club. Yeah, okay. I think that's a good enough cover for now.
I mean,
But we
he'll
just
And
can't
have
ask
enough people for it to be a club. Look at all of
Yeah,
us.
Do
we
have to
can't. We can't.
register it though?
No, we're not going to make the club yet. We're just thinking about it. So we want to just see if there's any magical, because we're trying to use the magical architecture to get more people to sign up so we can make the club. That's what we tell him. I don't think he'll care. He'll just be like, that's not boring enough. Blah, blah, blah. Let's be boring. Because he's boring.
He might just be so happy that someone's speaking to him that he doesn't even question it.
Do people not
Yeah,
talk to Professor Binns? Oh god, I
Have you
have
been
to eat lunch
awake
with
in
him
his
every
class
day
at all?
now. I'm not normally paying
It's
attention.
okay. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. Just pretend you didn't hear that information.
Okay, so that's our cover story. We are considering making a magical architecture club, and we're trying to lure people in. So we heard something about a vanishing wing, and we wondered if he could tell us more about it. Okay?
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you like to lead the way, Alex?
Okay. I'll go. Let's go. This way. Wait, this way?
Just a bit
So
worried that
it's basically, it's not sunny or anything out today. It's overcast. You know, as you sort of like walked near the entrance or you looked outside or whatnot, it's been overcast. But as you exit the Great Hall, near the entrance hall, it looks a little bit darker than it should. It almost looks like it's nighttime out.
Am I going blind?
What time is it?
That seems
Guys, it's
odd.
getting very dark.
I didn't.
What time is it?
It's only.
Your phone is especially malfunctioning. I think as you try to turn it on, it looks like it's all messed up and everything on the screen.
What? Guys,
The-
my phone is
wasn't-
really messed up. That's not normal.
That was lunch just finishing and not dinner, right?
Rosalita, try your phone.
My phone died in the staircase earlier when I tried to text you saying that we were in the staircase, and the magic got mad.
Oh. Okay. I would like to notice something.
Sure.
Dang.
All right. That's a fail. Yeah, Clem, you're trying to like look around. All of you can sort of hear this strange whispering all about you.
I would like to
And
try
it's
and
dark suddenly.
investigate the whispering.
All right.
I want to try and remember anything about sudden darkness happening. I read about that.
All right, but before you do, a 4 on that mind roll. Olive and Clem, you're trying to like look around and see what's going on. Olive, you're maybe, where do you think you are as you're near the entrance hall? You came out of the Great Hall.
I would kind of picture us being just a couple paces away from the doorway to the Great Hall. Like we walked kind of into the, I don't know what you'd call it. I'm picturing like the lobby-esque kind of feel.
Kind of here-ish on the map. Just kind of at the stairs almost.
Okay. So I think
Somewhere
that
like
you,
that.
I think that you, you feel like this, this gentle like wind that's coming in from the entrance, and this sort of fog starts to roll in, and all of the shadows around you seem to grow larger.
Hey, you guys all see the fog too, right? I'm not.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Somebody hold Lily's hand. She's new to this.
Can I make
got
an
it, I've got
iRed
it.
about this roll?
Alex can make one first.
Oh, Alex is doing one. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
I get a +1 forward from my end of session roll last time as well.
Mm-hmm.
And a 9.
All right.
I would like to ask 2. Okay. I'm gonna go for. Is it dangerous? And where is it from?
Okay, so aside from this whispering and whatnot, you hear what sounds like a music box, almost. Your recollection here, Alexander, this what is it from in this case? These shadows elongating, you think you remember something about shades. Sort of affecting the nearby shadows that they can inhabit, and the question, are they dangerous, is definitely a yes.
Everyone circle round, stay away from the shadows, get your wands out.
Okay.
Remember I said I thought that the ghost might not be a ghost and it might be a shade? And this is more shady stuff. They make more shadows more shadier, more shadows. It's not good. It's dangerous. We need to. We should cast Lumos and that we can less shadows, right? That should work.
That's a good time for us to end the session.
Oh man.
Rude, evil and rude. Shady, even.
We have to do some end of session stuff. Let's go around the room and decide who is getting a plus and a minus from each of you. Who do you think you grew closer to, and who do you think you grew further apart from?
I think I grew further away from Maisie because she was the only one not to tell us the secret. And I spelled a pretty big secret, and I'm like, she can't even be like, I once had a toothbrush.
The sass.
I was waiting for it. It was about time.
And my +1, I think, goes to Rosie. We were investigation buddies.
Okay. All right, so a +1 to Rosalina and a -1 to Maisie. Who's next?
Sorry.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Just because I feel bad when everybody else doesn't want to. Okay. I'm gonna give my, Rick. I'm gonna give my -1 to Clem. And then I'm going to give my +1 to Clem, because when she lied, I felt a little betrayed, and she said that S.W.O.F.F was the reason that she lied, and that made me feel bad. But then when she proved that she was honest, I feel like I forgave her. It was just a character arc, you guys. Don't freak out.
Yeah.
So when we first started the show, I actually looked back because I couldn't remember. Last time I had mentioned that you can do a +1 and a -1 to the same person. What I've decided to do is we'll let that be an option for today, but I'm actually going to revisit this portion of the rule and change it a little bit. It's going to be similar, but I'll change it a little bit. And I still like the idea of like having to make a choice, and you get a positive from either choice. Like if you put a minus on somebody, yeah, it's a minus towards the roll for them, but you get XP. So what I might end up doing is the minus will give you XP, and the positive just gives you the +1. So like that way, you're still getting something out of it. So we might do like an XP plus the -1. Whereas for the positive, you have to go to +2. And what I think I'm going to do is it'll be, you actually can get a +2 or a -2 with somebody, and then 3 will be the reset.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what we'll end up doing, but for now we'll do the normal stuff. Okay, who's next?
I'll go. I would like to give my +1 to Olive, because I love how she so kindly invited Lily into the group and was just like, let's make it happen, even though I could tell that there was some reticence in doing that. And my -1 will go to Alexander, because he just is the Bean Lord, and it's so traumatic.
Bean Lord.
Bean Lord. Traumatic.
I've been called worse things.
And also he was very like, he was also very resistant to Lily being in the group, which is like, I get it, but he kind of
thought that would cause issues because it was kind of rude.
Yeah, so I was.
But that's my eccentric side.
Well, I like lied to everyone, so that's.
We're both assholes, okay?
I'm an honest liar. I lie, and then I'm very honest about it almost immediately after it happens.
Thank you. Who's next?
I can go. I think my +1 has to go to Olive, because even though I laughed at her, she told me a big secret, and that's big shares, and that means a lot. And I think that would especially mean a lot to Maisie, that somebody trusts her that much to tell her something. And I think my -1, she has to go to Clem, because it's very surprising to Maisie that Clem would lie, and then come out with something so stark, and just like I lied to you. It wasn't even kind of like gentle. That's not the Clem that Maisie knows. So I feel like she feels that there's a little bit of distance there, or a bit of like, maybe I don't know her as well as I thought I did, kind of vibe.
Alrighty. Last but not least.
This is hard because I can think of reasons why Olive grew closer to everyone, and that's very difficult. I think for sure Maisie would have to get the +1 for their little bonding in front of the portrait to the common room. Especially as somebody that hasn't really socialized with people her age before, I think Olive's amazed that anyone could tease her and still like her, if that makes sense. She's waited her whole life for somebody to like lovingly mock her like a sibling would, and it was just so exciting that she can't even be upset about it. So +1 to Maisie. That's so sad. And I think it. Oh, I hate doing the -1. I hate doing the -1.
Don't worry, most of us will take it personally.
I
Most
honestly
of you are
won't.
gonna hate me. I think I'm going to give the -1. Not that I don't love Rosie, but I'm gonna give the -1 to Rosalina. only because Olive was really hoping for bonding time with Rosie, and she was really disappointed that when they split up.
Everyone's face is so transparent as soon as the -1s come out.
It's awful. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Why would you just give it to me? I actually earned a reason to get -1s this episode.
No, because I think Olive completely understands why you lied to Lily. I don't think she's like upset about that. I think she's
Olive's
up in her
definitely
own
a liar
head.
as well, though.
Yeah, Olive's definitely like, yeah, I get it. No, totally. I would have done the same thing. Olive second guesses anytime the group splits up and they, you know, like whoever chooses to go the opposite direction, she gets insecure about why they didn't choose to go the same direction as
Or
her.
are they
So
becoming better friends with each other?
yeah,
and not
so
with
she
her?
assumes, she's like, oh, Rosie must not like me anymore and likes Alexander more. That's why she didn't want to come to the common room with us. So,
I think
so I'm
Rosie
so sorry.
would understand your -1.
Okay, thank you. We had a +1 before, so
But
we're
Luxie
just.
does not.
Yeah, Luxie does. Yeah, Luxie hates me.
Lexi just like pulls out a voodoo doll that she's made of you. No.
All right, thank you. Let's do our school rolls. Everybody roll your mind. And please remember to check your notes if you had a plus from the last session.
That would be for I read
God,
right?
every
No.
time I do my class roll, I do
Like if I
poorly.
did well. Oh.
This is the downtime, basically like general class rolls.
But if I studied last week and I got +1 for my studying.
No,
that goes towards
so
mine.
no, that you had a bonus for I read about that this session.
Oh, I see.
Not
I understand.
yeah.
Okay.
That's way better than the +1 forward to this roll.
Super good.
Okay.
That's why at the end I was like, I need to use it. I haven't used it this session. I need my +1.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see where we're at. It's time to do some house points, people. It's time to do
God.
some house points.
I don't
Is a
think
9
I've.
good?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
This
I
is the
think
first
I've
time
had-
I've ever done good in school.
Oh, really? I think I've had 2 or 3 in a row when I've done poorly.
So
Wax keeping track though, so.
I am. If you, chat, you should be able to see at the top here, we've got the house points. Before I start to tally them up, the current score is Gryffindor with 37, Hufflepuff at 20, Ravenclaw at 40, Slytherin at 0. Yes, that's correct. And it's not because we don't have Slytherin people here. It's because of my horrific rolling for Slytherin. I think I've rolled like 2 positive rolls this whole time for Slytherin. Actually, no. The first week that we started doing the house points, I rolled really well for Slytherin, and
Really
then
well.
every other week it was just
Are
crap.
you giving them a +1 on some rolls or a +2 on some rolls? Because it's plus mind, right? And they're not PCs. I don't know.
It's just flat because we've got no Slytherins. It's just flat. Yeah. That's really the only way to keep it, even.
Yeah. We'll just blame Negorix. It's our fault.
Wow, that's a -5 IRL to Zagonicus.
Wow.
It's fine. I'm used to just sabotaging relationships.
So
Whoa.
we've got 3 Gryffindors here. So let's tally up the Gryffindors. It looks like Gryffindor got all partial successes on this rolls. So that is 15 points for Gryffindor. 15 points.
How dare
Alrighty.
Gryffindor take the lead?
How dare they Dumbledore their way into the victory. So Gryffindor now at 52. And let's see. Next is, let's do Ravenclaw. A 5 on your roll there, buddy. Unfortunately, that is a -5. Ravenclaw falls to
Making more
35.
Ravenclaw friends.
I'm going to roll 2 more rolls here to make up the difference for Ravenclaw. Let's see what we get.
Come on, Barney.
Go with the blue dice. We'll go with the blue dice. That's a 7, so that's another +5.
Okay. We're neutral.
And an 8, so 10 to Ravenclaw. That puts them up to 45. All right, and now Hufflepuff. Rosalina got a partial success, so that puts Hufflepuff up to 25.
I did it good!
Yay! And let's see. I will roll an orange and a black. I don't have a yellow die for Hufflepuff. I have an orange and a black. We'll do this. That's a 9 to start, so that's another +5 to Hufflepuff.
Ayo.
And a 6, so a minus. So we're back to 25 for Hufflepuff. Back to 25. All right.
I'm kind of rooting for Slytherin just because they're so screwed right now. I want them to get something.
So I'm going to forsake these dice that I've been using for everybody else, and I'll roll. I have a whole set of dusty dice that I never use here that I will use. We'll dust those off for the Slytherins. We'll try completely different dice. Completely different dice. Here we go. I literally have been changing them out like all the time. Bad luck. Let's see. That's double 6s to start off. That's 10 points for Slytherin to start off.
A good sign.
And a 7. That's another 5. And a 6. So 10 points overall for Slytherin. 10 points.
Not bad.
Respectable.
Not bad.
Respectable. There you go.
Anything more than 0 is a win at this point.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
That's
so
fun for the Slytherins who have very low standards on most things.
Oh wow. Savage. That was recorded.
No, I was being sarcastic because they have very high standards and they're ambitious, so they must not be very happy with the fact that.
Right. Your sarcasm was detected by Negahorix. She has written this down in the future. Tallies now. Gryffindor with 52 points. Hufflepuff with 25. Ravenclaw with 45 in second place. And Slytherin in last place with 10 points. Let's do our downtime moves and do your shout-outs for wrapping the game up today. If you guys have not done so, please make sure you follow all of these wonderful people, please. Give them a follow. They're all worth it. They're all great people. And follows are free. Go make it happen. Go give them some love and support. If you have a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime that you have not used yet, please consider throwing it their way. Get some emotes, get some love, and go show them some support. You can also head on over to Table Story's Twitch, which we're at right now, but you might not be watching us there or listening to us if you're listening to the podcast. Go follow twitch.tv/tablestory. And if you want to help support Table Story, one of the best ways you can do that is to head on over to our Patreon, tablestory.tv/pledge. We've got all kinds of wonderful stuff there, including some artwork from Murgles. We have character art that she made. We have a wonderful shot of them in the Great Hall taking a selfie. It's great. Go check it out. Let's go around the room, do your downtime moves, and your shout-out to wrap things up. Zagonicus, could you start us off, please?
Yes, I'm going to do social activities, hang out with friends, 2d6 plus heart roll.
Alrighty. Ooh.
4,
as with most social activities so far for Alexander, it has not gone well.
Yeah, I'm trying to get better. Hey everybody, I'm Zagonicus. I played Alexander Pippin for you here. I've done a bunch of role playing. There's other great shows that I've been in here on Table Story. Everything from Warped and Crash City and Sector 49 and the Nameless Ones and Seventh Eon and Spark of Eternity. I think that's all of them. I keep, like last week I remembered, I forgot Crash City. It was so good. And you can hang out with me. I'm Zagonicus everywhere. Come and tweet me questions like, why is your beard so long? And the answer is simple, because I don't shave it. And yeah, Zagonicus everywhere. You can check out my stuff. I'm trying to get a new thing on the go. That's all I can say because I need another person, and I'm currently in the convince process.
Please make a convince roll.
And as you can see, that's a heart roll. I'm not doing so well on this. So, yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Love you guys.
Thank you,
Love hearts.
Zagonicus. Nego-Oryx?
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Nego-Oryx. I've been playing Olive Everglade today. For my end of session activity, I'll be doing another little odd job around Hogwarts because Olive's trying to save up that money.
She's trying to save up that money.
She wants to take her friends out to get some sweets at some point. So
That's a 7. Okay. So that's 7 galleons that you're able to earn doing odd jobs around the school.
So many galleons.
she's pretty loaded for an 11-year-old that's been going to school for a very short amount of time.
A lot of you don't realize like how overpowered I made some of these. Like you just
That's a decent amount of money. She has 33 galleons at this point, which I think she...
too, baby.
I was gonna say, I think she showed up at school. Yeah. She showed up at school with like 6, maybe. So, very enterprising. I've been playing Olive today. You can also find me just in general on the internet doing internet-y stuff. We mentioned earlier, I'm doing the last of the recording sessions for a voiceover role for a video game called Cook Serve Delicious 3 this week. And so come by and learn about that sometime. Fun stuffs. Come hang out while I play video games. I do internet things like everyone here. And I love being here. I missed you all. Thank you so much. I'm glad we got to get back together.
we missed you too. Murgles.
Murgles.
Yes.
Mr. Giggles, as some call me. Hi. I'm Murgles, Mr. Giggles, whatever you prefer. I stream here on Twitch sometimes. I'm starting to stream a lot more, actually, which is super fun and cool. So I'm going to continue doing that. And I've got some, like, grand ideas coming up. I'm a professional animator and artist and filmmaker and all that stuff. So that's fun. And I've played Clementine Goosanders for you today. And she's a person. So, she would like to do some social activities. I'm very jet lagged. I traveled for like 16 hours yesterday. So, yeah, she's a person. Social activities, baby. Let's hang out with those friends, am I right?
Yeah, do it. Give a heart roll, please. A 7.
Oi.
Okay. On a 7 to 9, you get to choose a PC and add a +1 or a -1 to a relationship.
I would like a +1 to Lily Luna Potter.
She's not a PC. That's a player character's a PC.
I would like a +1. Oh,
To Lily Luna Potter.
To Lily Luna Potter. And listen, this is hard because we just went through the +1. I would like to give my +1 to Rosalina.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm not sure it was wise, but I appreciate it.
Thank you. Murgurgles. Luxie.
Hello! I'm Lux Games. I played Rosalina Earthcloud for you today. If you're not craving mashed potatoes, I did my job wrong. You can find me on Twitch or on Twitter doing the things and making jokes. If you like gay stuff, I do that too. You're welcome. I'm gonna try and practice my magic. I think Rosalina could use some magic, so I'm gonna practice spell casting, and it's gonna go poorly. A failure.
Oof.
I don't succeed often. It's alright. Thank you for having me.
You succeed every day in other ways.
Thank you. Thank you.
In our heart.
You're differently successful.
That's how moms tell you you're stupid.
Does that make Whack our mum? Because that's a bit scary.
Mommy.
Thank you, Luxie. Colo.
Hi, I'm Colo. You can find me on the internet under Hello, it's Colo, all one word. I'm a full-time streamer on Twitch. You can find me on YouTube too. We do that too. I missed you all. Thanks for being you and stuff. Yeah, it's felt like there's been a bit of a gap in my life. It's been really lovely to get back together. For my, here's the situation. I was thinking maybe Maisie probably needs some like downtime and time, even though she loves S.W.O.F.F, away from S.W.O.F f a little bit. Like she needs to go and like get out on that Quidditch pitch and like smash it. So I was gonna do Quidditch, and then I saw that Galleon's role, and I thought maybe she should be saving up for a broom. Like maybe that's the thing. Maybe she needs something to dream on and like think on. So maybe that's it. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do an odd job and try and save up for a broom.
Excellent. All right, go ahead and roll 2d6. 11 galleons. Where have you been working in school? Holy cow!
Great question. I think I've probably been doing like admin for somebody. Like I've been organized, probably really terribly, but they don't know it. Like I've been organizing someone's schedule, like one of the professors
totally just
or something.
gave you the wrong amount of money or something. Like they just gave you too much.
Yeah, somebody completely absent-minded, and I'm trying to like help organize their classes or schedules, or like, you know, write things up for them or something like that. I think it's and they just gave me too much, Paxton.
Excellent. Thank you.
I'm complaining. Yeah.
Thank you. I am Wax Steven. I have been your Headmaster of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Chat, we appreciate you so much. Thanks for being here. Thanks for all the lovely support that you give. Thanks for just hanging out with us. Remember, if you'd like to try the game, you absolutely can. Head on over to tablestory.tv/WAW, which also has a link for all of these wonderful people. If you just want to click a link and go help follow them and support them, you can do that there as well. And you can also download the system for free. It's totally free. Go check it out. And hopefully you'll come hang out on our Discord as well. Tablestory.tv/Discord for that. We've got a really active Discord. Lots of great people in there talking about all kinds of nerdy stuff. And I just opened up a book club channel because I'm going to waste all of my time describing all of the books that I've read, which are a lot of books. I've read a lot of books. Yeah, we've got that channel open now. Otherwise, thank you to Colo, thank you Luxie, thank you Murgles, thank you Nega Oryx, and thank you Zagaticus for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. I think as far as my stream goes, I might actually turn on the legendary Wax stream tomorrow, and play some. I'm really itching to play Disco Elysium, which is a sort of a detective RPG, and it looks super good.
It's so good.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna open that up and stream tomorrow. I have no idea what time. It'll probably be near noon or so EST. I don't know. Whenever I can get my morning started and get my walk done. We'll see. But thank you everybody for watching. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Oh, and make sure you join us on Thursday for our special guest GM Blue Jay GMing